2024.
Stella Manor Nursing and Rehabilitation provides skilled professional care in a compassionate, supportive, and comfortable atmosphere. Whether it's long-term care, a short-term respite, or 24-hour skilled nursing, Stella Manor offers compassionate, professional support in a comfortable, family-like setting. With a full therapy program, hospice partnerships, and director-led activities every day, your loved one receives care that goes beyond the basics. Call or visit today to see the difference compassion makes at Stella Manor Nursing and Rehabilitation.
Back with you at Simmons Bank Field at Thone Stadium in Russellville from the Alathus Realty broadcast booth, the home opener of the 2025 football season for the Arkansas Tech Wonder Boys, looking to start 2-0 for a second consecutive year after beating Southwestern Oklahoma State in the season opener last week. This is the 22nd all-time football meeting between Arkansas Tech and Northwestern Oklahoma State. The Wonder Boys lead the all-time series 17-4. Last season, Arkansas Tech defeated the Rangers 44-21 on October 5th of 2024 in Alva, Oklahoma. The Wonder Boys outrushed the Rangers on that day 214 yards to 53, and the Wonder Boys were 8 of 16 on third down conversion tries compared to just 3 out of 9 for Northwestern Oklahoma State. That translated into a huge advantage in time of possession for the Wonder Boys, who held the football for over 37 minutes on their way to the 44-21 victory. Coincidentally, it was the second consecutive year the Wonder Boys had defeated Northwestern by that same exact score. In fact, in the 110 season history of Arkansas Tech football, there have only been 3 occasions when the Wonder Boys have won a game by a final score of 44-21, and 2 of them the last 2 years against this same opponent, Northwestern Oklahoma State. The only other time the Wonder Boys won a game by that final score was back in 2015. Speaking of 2015, that's when Brian Allen was a freshman running back for the Wonder Boys, and we saw a performance last week that reminded us of Brian Allen as freshman running back for Arkansas Tech. Bryson Rowland had 93 rushing yards against SWASU. It was the most rushing yards in a season debut by a Tech freshman since Brian Allen 10 years ago. Right now we will turn down our microphone, turn up the crowd mic, and listen in as the Arkansas Tech University Marching Band, Arkansas's Band of Distinction, performs our national anthem, the Star-Spangled Banner.
Conducted by Associate Director of Bands, Dr. Adam P. Miller. Please stand as you are able to the performance of our national anthem.
Back to the Alathus Realty broadcast booth with the starting lineups in 2 minutes. This is Arkansas Tech football on the EAB Sports Network.
Hey, Dr. Blaine Leeds here down at the dental office. Did you know that we're a Platinum Elite provider with Invisalign through our relationship with Two Front Orthodontics? And we have the brand new iTero Lumina scanner, and it takes a full arch scan in 1 minute. So our team doesn't have to put any goops or pastes or putties inside your mouth. We can start Invisalign for you today. $100 a month, 100% financing. Give us a call today. That's 479-97-SMILE. Dr. Blaine Leeds. Live, love, smile. With approved credit.
Johnny Storian with a thought from Alathus Realty. With years of experience, knowledge, and a network of relationships, they ensure you'll get the most for your house. So when it comes time to put that property on the market or begin looking for that next dream home you have, don't delay. Call Brent Preddy and the professionals at Alathus Realty Russellville, 968-5668, or check them out, russellvilleliving.com.
As a dentist, giving patients a beautiful smile is what I love to do. But the business side can be challenging. Luckily, First State Bank understands. They provide financial tools that make banking convenient and flexible. And the service I get is second to none. From equipment loans to cash management solutions, they give me the freedom to focus on my patients, not my payroll. Now that's something to smile about.
Come see us at First State Bank in Russellville or Fayetteville for local personalized banking.
The ATU Admissions Office invites all River Valley High School students to attend the Arc Acro College Planning Program on Thursday, September 18th, located at Tucker Coliseum from 9 to 11 a.m. Learn more about college, vocational, and technical schools and military branches all under one roof. Meet with representatives and gather resources to help you map out your future. Whether you're interested in academic pathways, training programs, or a career in the armed forces, this event has something for you. For more information, call us at 479-968-0343.
A cloudless sky overhead and 87 degrees at Simmons Bank Field at Thone Stadium in Russellville, Arkansas, as we get ready for great American Conference football. These are the starters for tonight's game. First for our visitors from Alva, Oklahoma, the Northwestern Oklahoma State Rangers, coached by Ronnie Jones in his third season as the head football coach at his alma mater. He is an inductee into the Northwestern Oklahoma State Athletic Hall of Fame in recognition of his All-OIC, that's the Oklahoma Intercollegiate Conference career in football, baseball, and track at Northwestern from 1974 through 1978. He was an All-American wide receiver for the Rangers. Starting on offense for Northwestern, it'll be Gunnar McElroy, 6'2", 205, a sophomore from Peaster, Texas, is the quarterback. The running back is Zeke Luna, 5'10", 200, sophomore, Midland, Texas. The wide receivers are Royal Kyle, 6'3", 205, junior, San Antonio, Texas. Ivory Willwright, 6'1", 170, senior, New Orleans, Louisiana. And Bailey Davenport, 6'2", 200, senior, Spring, Texas. Caleb Cornell is the tight end for Northwestern.
100 years ago, St. Mary's opened its doors with one goal: making communities healthier. For a century, we've been more than a hospital. We've been the place where babies take their first breaths, where neighbors care for neighbors, and where innovation meets compassion. From a time before antibiotics to advanced surgical technology, our mission has never changed: to care for you like family. St. Mary's Regional Health System, here for you yesterday, today, and tomorrow.
Defensive tackles, Isaiah Hill, 6'2", 315, freshman, Richland, Texas, and Apollo Taylor, 6', 300, senior, Houston, Texas. The defensive ends for the Rangers are Braden Darrell, a 6'1", 235 junior from Tulsa, Oklahoma, and Rayshawn Callahan, 6'2", 260, sophomore, Chickasha, Oklahoma. The linebackers for the Rangers, Hayden Thompson, 6'2", 225, sophomore, Miami, Texas. Aiden Lewis, 6'4", 205, junior, Owasso, Oklahoma, and Rock Showmaker, 6'2", 225, sophomore, Valley Creek, Kansas. The cornerbacks are Lorenzo York, 5'10", 170, sophomore, Atlanta, Georgia, and Ben Heidebrecht, 6'1", 185, sophomore, Wichita, Kansas. Omarion Buckman is 6', 205, junior, out of Bamberg, South Carolina. He plays one of the safeties. The other is Xavier Streeter, 6', 180, junior, Long Beach, California. Now the starters for the homestanding Arkansas Tech Wonder Boys, led by first-year head coach Roy Thompson. The Wonder Boys on the offensive side of the ball will start Jack Dawson at quarterback. 6'205", graduate student from Arlington, Texas. We anticipate the starting running back will be Bryson Rowland, 5'8", 170, freshman, Waco, Texas. The wide receivers, Jared Long, 6'4", 205, senior, Columbus, Mississippi. Isaiah Kendall, 6'4", 190, sophomore from Newport. And Darion Crooms, 5'10", 180, junior, Baytown, Texas. The halfback/tight end is Gavin Waits, 6'4", 230, sophomore, Fulshear, Texas. On the offensive line for the Wonder Boys, the left tackle is Josh Street, 6'5", 325, graduate student from Danville. The left guard is Cooper Anderson, 6'6", 315, freshman, Fort Smith. The center is Peyton Henderson, 6'1", 280, senior, Springdale. Eric Aldridge Jr. is the right guard, 6'3", 315, graduate student from Americus, Georgia. The right tackle is Andrew Hellman, 6'6", 280, sophomore, Bentonville. The defensive starters for Arkansas Tech, Tyler Mosley, 5'10", 270, sophomore from Bryant, is the nose guard. The defensive tackle is Tyler Ridley, is 6'2", 285, freshman from Newport. The defensive ends are Vershad Richardson, 6'3", 240, graduate student from Paris, Texas, and Israel Whitmore, 6'2", 250, senior from Ackerman, Mississippi. The linebackers are Sam Jackson, 6'1", 215, junior from Summit, Mississippi. Jiron Stewart, 6'2", 235, senior from El Dorado, and the reigning Great American Conference Defensive Player of the Week after a 2-interception performance last week, Julian Lopez, 6', 220, a junior from La Puente, California. The cornerbacks for Arkansas Tech, Kylan Crite, 6'2", 190, junior, Newport, and Tyreek Jones, 6'1", 190, junior from Crossett. The safeties are Jonah Brown, 5'10", 185, freshman from Houston, Texas, and Caleb Arnold, 6'2", 205, senior, Texarkana, Texas. It's the Wonder Boys and the Rangers in GAC football action from Simmons Bank Field at Thone Stadium here in the Alathus Realty broadcast booth. We will step aside for 30 seconds plus a station ID and then come back for the opening kickoff. This is Arkansas Tech football on the EAB Sports Network.
Are you working hard to feed your family on a budget? Visit Chicken Mart to get all your Crispitos, pizza sticks, restaurant quality chicken nuggets, strips, wings, and fries all in one stop, and lots of opportunity purchases that are so good they may never come back. Check out Chicken Mart in 2 convenient locations before you go grocery shopping and see what they have for your family. Chicken Mart's been serving the River Valley since 1983 and still going strong. Visit 1808 South Arkansas Avenue or 106 Weir Road in Russellville. Chicken Mart, your chicken and more store.
KCJC Dardanelle, Russellville.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is
River Country. KCJC.
An EAB Media Group radio station.
It is our privilege to be joined by Mr. Kelly Davis. And Kelly, you have mentioned to us a few times over the years your belief that defense plays a key role in winning championships, and especially in the second half of that season opening game last week at Southwestern Oklahoma State. I don't think it's hyperbole to say we saw the Wonder Boys play some championship level defense for those 30 minutes of football.
Absolutely. It was 17-10 at the half last Thursday. So the defense, they put it together in the second half and played very, very well. Offense got it going. Actually, last week we had 2 touchdowns called back due to some obvious penalties. We say we could see them from the booth, so we will call them 2 touchdowns called back, and that was on us. But they played very well as well. So we got 2 games tonight. We're not the only solo game going on a Thursday night. Over in Searcy, Arkansas, Harding is hosting Southwest Oklahoma, who we played last Thursday. And then all the other games will be on Saturday, and we will give you those as we go along.
Cale Purvis is a sophomore kicker for Northwestern Oklahoma State out of Edmond, Oklahoma. He will kick it away for Northwestern Oklahoma State. The Rangers won the opening toss and deferred their option until the second half, and so Arkansas Tech will receive the opening kickoff. On the far side of the field, back deep, it is Tracy Daniels, the freshman from Russellville, and on the near side for Arkansas Tech, it is Carl Dell Sermons. Sermons, a freshman from Monroe, Louisiana, and a transfer from Lamar University, where he spent a redshirt year. And Kelly, he was very impressive last week with his quickness.
Oh, yes, he was. I tell you what, he did not let anybody make that first tackle on him, the first player down the field.
The opening kick by Cale Purvis is a sky kick toward the far sideline. It's going to go out of bounds, and so Arkansas Tech will get to start 1st and 10 from its own 35-yard line. And leading the Wonder Boys onto the field is starting quarterback Jack Dawson. Last week in his Wonder Boys debut, Dawson was 13 of 26 passing for 162 yards and 2 touchdowns. He also had a rushing touchdown. He is a transfer from Fort Hays State University, where over the span of 4 years in that program as an active member of their roster, he was able to accumulate 5,465 passing yards. That is 7th most in Fort Hays State history. He also had 45 touchdown passes at Fort Hays State. That is 6th most in the history of that program. And he was a 5-time MIAA Academic Honor Roll selection in recognition of his prowess in the classroom as well. The Wonder Boys, correction, will actually start from the 37-yard line as the kick went out of bounds at the 32.
That kickoff right there is an indication that they're not going to let us have any chance to run one back.
Dawson is in the shotgun. Now coming in motion to join him in the backfield is Bryson Rowland, who had that impressive debut last week. Rowland gets the handoff, runs left. He's out over midfield. He's into Northwestern territory. He's down the far sideline, and nobody is going to catch Bryson Rowland. The freshman from Waco, Texas, goes 63 yards for a touchdown on the first play from scrimmage.
Oh, my. Great blocking. They had that thing walled off, and I don't even know if anybody touched him, Sam.
Andrew Hellman absolutely plowed a guy about 3 yards downfield, and that allowed that running lane to the left for Bryson Rowland, and he took full advantage, and Bryson Rowland picks right up where he left off in the second half last week as he goes 63 yards for the touchdown, and just 11 seconds into the ball game, Arkansas Tech has the lead. The extra point will be tried by Logan Tymason out of Bentonville, Arkansas. Placement is down, kick is away. It is good, and our new score with 14 minutes and 49 seconds to go in the first quarter is Arkansas Tech 7 and Northwestern Oklahoma State 0. We will step aside for 1 minute. This is Wonder Boys football on the EAB Sports Network.
At Union Bank in Russellville, we're not just your bank, we're your neighbors. We know your name, your story, and we're here to help you write the next chapter. Big banks treat you like a number, we treat you like family. Our Union team is right here with you, local, trusted, and always personal, offering a wide array of accounts designed for your lifestyle and with all the latest digital banking tools. Union Bank, come see us downtown in the 500 building. Jason McGee and Jeff Smith are rooted in Russellville and focused on you. Union Bank, member FDIC.
Why trust River Valley Tinting and Glass? Well, River Valley Tinting and Glass is a family-owned business, and they take care of their customers like family too. So remember, your local auto, residential, and commercial glass and tinting company, River Valley Tinting and Glass. Check out their work on Facebook or call 890-5839 to get an estimate. Or you could always come by 2202 East 2nd Street to see all they can do for you. From a business you can trust, River Valley Tinting and Glass.
Liam Kinsella with the kickoff for Arkansas Tech, fielded at the 7-yard line, bringing it out for Northwestern Oklahoma State. It is Colin Thomas, and he is tackled shy of the 20-yard line, brought down along about the 16-yard line, and that's where Northwestern Oklahoma State will go on offense, and it is a Rangers offense that is looking for answers after they were held to 66 yards of total offense by Harding last Thursday in the season opener, including just 27 rushing yards and just 3 first downs. They did not snap the football from inside the Harding 20-yard line one time. Their only points came on an 80-yard return of a fumble recovery by Aiden Lewis, one of their linebackers. Yeah. And so the Rangers go on offense for the first time tonight with Tech leading 7-0.
Good coverage.
Quarterback is Gunnar McElroy, fakes the handoff, throws across the middle. It is caught across the 25, the 30-yard line. Running with it for Northwestern is Henry Wilson, and Wilson will be tracked down on the far sideline. They're going to mark him out right at the 50-yard line. It is a pickup of 34 yards on the pass from Gunnar McElroy to Henry Wilson, and not quite as great a start as the Arkansas Tech offense had, but a pretty great start nonetheless for Northwestern Oklahoma State.
Yeah, they tried to return the favor right there.
First down, Rangers out to midfield. And McElroy will operate from the shotgun on first down and 10. 2 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. McElroy takes the snap, hands it off, running left, and a gain of 2 yards for Zeke Luna, their starting running back. He is out of Midland, Texas. He gains 2 yards to the Arkansas Tech 48, and it'll be second down and 8 Rangers from there. This Arkansas Tech defense a week ago was really stingy against the pass. The Wonder Boys only allowed 58 passing yards out at SWOSU. That ranked the Wonder Boys third in the nation in pass defense after week 1. And sometimes that's just because the other team didn't pass it a lot. Well, the Wonder Boys were first in the nation in yards allowed per attempt and yards allowed per completion. And so Tech's pass defense was very good in the opener. A running play by McElroy, and he's cut down in the backfield, slicing through to make the tackle for Arkansas Tech. It was Caleb Arnold, the senior out of Texarkana, with the tackle for a loss back to the 49, and he'll bring up 3rd down and 9 for Northwestern Oklahoma State. The Rangers converted just 2 of 12 third down tries a week ago. That's a shade under 17%, and it ranks 11th among the 12 members of the Great American Conference. After week 1, defensively, the Wonder Boys were really good on 3rd down last week. They held SWOSU to just 2 of 11 on 3rd down conversion tries, so this was a strength of the Arkansas Tech defense 7 days ago.
Definitely passing situation right here.
Northwestern needs to get to the Arkansas Tech 40. The Wonder Boys show blitz. They will rush 5. They get to McElroy, and he's taken down, sacked back at the 40-yard line of Northwestern Oklahoma State, and it was C.J. Palmer, the senior defensive back for Arkansas Tech out of Pocahontas. Had a chance to visit with his family down at their big smoker during the pregame, and they like it right now, don't they, Kelly?
They're standing up right now. They've got some nice, comfy seats, it looks like, down there, but they weren't sitting in them, I can tell you.
First career sack for C.J. Palmer. It goes for a loss of 11 back to the Northwestern 40-yard line, and the Rangers will punt it away from there on 4th down and 20. The punter is Jacob Jones. Gets it away under a rush, angles it away from Sermons. Sermons goes over to catch it, though, at the 21-yard line, cuts it upfield down the hash mark, 30, 35, 40. Here he comes down the near sideline. Sermons into Northwestern territory. A penalty flag comes in as they force Carl Dell Sermons out of bounds near the Northwestern 40-yard line. It would have been a punt return of some 39 yards by Sermons.
Same thing we saw last week. A little block in the back.
Or blindside block. We'll see which one they've got, yeah. Last week we thought it was going to be a block in the back, and they went with the blind side instead.
I'm going just block in the back on this one.
That one wiped out a Sermons touchdown return. This one will cost him some yardage of that fine effort, and the man in the white hat will let us know momentarily. Oh, they're waving it off. They're waving off the flag, so the punt return for Sermons will stand. It is a 38-yard punt return.
You know, a lot of times if that defender sees somebody coming, if they just turn their back on them real quick, a lot of times they will not call it.
So it is 1st down and 10, Arkansas Tech from the Northwestern 42-yard line. Jack Dawson will be the quarterback. The receiver out wide to the right is Jared Long. It'll be Bryson Rowland, the man who took the handoff and went 63 yards on Arkansas Tech's only previous offensive snap. He is the running back on 1st down and 10 from the Northwestern 42. Dawson hands it to Rowland. Rowland trying to get around right in, cuts it upfield and runs right into a Northwestern defender as he got stuck right there by Northwestern's Ben Heidebrecht. Heidebrecht makes the tackle for no gain at the Northwestern 42-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 10 from there for Arkansas Tech.
Yep, just never found any space where he could cut it up that time.
This Arkansas Tech offense under the direction of first-year offensive coordinator Kevin Weavers back home at his alma mater to lead the Wonder Boys offense. Fake the handoff to Rowland. Dawson, lots of time, deep down the middle. It is incomplete. He was looking for Scout Brazil down the seam.
Flag on about the 7-yard line.
There it is. So we may have pass interference.
A little bit of holding. That might have been why he couldn't get to it.
We'll see if it's pass interference or holding. It looks like it'll be against Northwestern either way. And it'll be an Arkansas Tech 1st down. 1st downs this year for Arkansas Tech. It is pass interference. Arkansas Tech 1st downs this year brought to you by Dr. Blaine Leeds DDS, home of the Invisalign 100 program, 100% financing, $100 a month with approved credit. We thank Dr. Blaine Leeds DDS for his support and sponsorship of Arkansas Tech 1st downs this season. Checking in at wide receiver for the Wonder Boys is Austin Marshall. He had a big debut a week ago for Arkansas Tech, making 3 catches for 57 yards. He is among 3 receivers to the left. Jared Long, the lone receiver, right on 1st down and 10 from the Northwestern 27. Fake the pass, hand it off right in for Arkansas Tech. Goes Darian Crooms. Crooms is inside the 10, tackled at the 8-yard line. It'll be a gain of 19 yards. Heidebrecht and Rock Showmaker in on the stop for Northwestern Oklahoma State, but it's a gain of 19 on a brilliantly designed play as Dawson faked the short pass left and then gave it to Crooms on the end around going right. Got all of the defense looking that direction, and then Crooms goes 19 yards for a Dr. Blaine Leeds DDS first down. 3 receivers left, 1 to the right. Dawson wants to throw. Rolling to his right now, has a man in the end zone, throws it to Marshall. He makes the catch, touchdown, Arkansas Tech. Austin Marshall found operating room in the end zone, and Jack Dawson hit him with the strike, and the Wonder Boys lead 13-0, and we're just 4 minutes and 4 seconds into the game.
That was good patience that time. He rolled out to the right. He had the option of either running or throwing. Finally got that open receiver. He was able to break away, made a good pass.
Logan Tymason is 4 for 4 on extra point kicks so far this year. Last couple of years primarily served the Wonder Boys as a kickoff man and also as a punter, getting a chance to be the place kicker this year. Gregor Jones is the snapper, Caden Rose the holder. The placement is down, the kick is good, and our new score with 10 minutes and 56 seconds to play in the first quarter is Arkansas Tech 14 and Northwestern Oklahoma State 0 in the Alathus Realty broadcast booth. We step aside for 1 minute. This is Wonder Boys football on the EAB Sports Network.
It's John here at Huntington Learning Center in Russellville, and I'm excited to share how we're making a real difference for families right here in the River Valley. Parents are saying things to us like, "My child is finally excited to learn again." Whether your student needs to catch up, stay sharp, or boost a good ACT score even higher, Huntington's personalized programs can help them thrive.
Call Huntington Learning Center at 1-800-CAN-LEARN or visit huntingtonhelps.com today.
Back at the Farmers Co-op, and Mike Apple's along with us. Mike, whenever we're thinking about the Farmers Co-op, it's that variety that people love and the great selection that they'll find at their local co-op, East Main Russellville, also in Danville.
That's true. We have all the items for the farm and ranch, but we also have lawn and garden, pet supplies, just a very wide variety of products.
The Farmers Co-op in Russellville, exit 84 off Interstate 40, East Main Russellville, also in Danville.
A 3-play, 42-yard scoring drive for Arkansas Tech that consumed 1 minute and 13 seconds and results in an 8-yard touchdown pass from Jack Dawson to Austin Marshall. For Austin Marshall, it is his first career receiving touchdown at the collegiate level. For Jack Dawson, looking at his career numbers, including what he did at Fort Hays State, that is career touchdown pass number 48 for Dawson, his third with the Wonder Boys. And now set to kick it away for Arkansas Tech, it is Liam Kinsella. Kinsella sends an end-over-end kick inside the 10-yard line, fielded at the 6 by Henry Wilson. Wilson out over the 15, the 20, cuts it upfield 25-30. He's out to the 35 and the 40, and finally brought down near the 45-yard line. Special team stop made for Arkansas Tech by Lorenzo Bowers, but it is a 39-yard kickoff return for Henry Wilson, who both as a receiver and now as a kickoff returner has been a fairly dangerous man here in the first quarter for Northwestern Oklahoma State. It'll be first down and 10 Rangers from their own 45 as quarterback Gunnar McElroy leads them back onto the field. McElroy in week 1 completed 5 of 9 passes for 42 yards in their 49-7 loss at Harding 1 week ago. 10:48 to go in the first quarter here tonight. And Arkansas Tech already out to a 14-0 lead. 4 linemen for the Wonder Boys. The handoff is faked to Zeke Luna. Short pass is complete to the tight end. Down for a gain of 9 with the reception for Northwestern. It was Caleb Cornell. Cornell gains 9 to the 46, and it'll be second down and 1 as the Rangers are in Arkansas Tech territory.
A good play fake that time to set up an easy pass.
Clock rolling, 10:24 to play in the opening quarter. McElroy will work from the shotgun. 2 receivers to his right, 1 to his left, halfback to the left side of the formation. Cornell goes in motion right. Snap to McElroy. He fakes the handoff, throws across the middle. Catch is made at the 30-yard line and down to about the 23 goes the Northwestern Oklahoma State receiver. Catch made by Ivory Willwright. There is a penalty flag down back at the 45-yard line. If the play stood, it would be a gain of 24 for Northwestern Oklahoma State, but the Rangers are backing up.
Ineligible downfield.
And so on the ineligible man downfield, that'll wipe out the completion from McElroy to Willwright. It will move the football back into Northwestern Oklahoma State territory at the 49-yard line. And the Rangers will face 2nd down and 6.
Maybe the tight end was covered up, and he went out for a pass as well.
Eric Hayes checks in as a tight end / halfback for Northwestern Oklahoma State. Isaiah Taylor is in at wide receiver for the Rangers as they break the huddle and come to the line of scrimmage. Some confusion here amongst the Rangers as to how to line up. Man in motion, and all that confusion leads to a false start. You could tell from the word go the Rangers weren't 100% sure, at least not all 11 of them were sure what they were supposed to be doing there. And so that will be a false start on Northwestern. It'll move the football back another 5 yards. The Rangers historically have struggled in that penalty category. They were actually pretty good in that category last week against Harding. They only had 50 penalty yards, which was the 4th fewest in the Great American Conference in Week 1. Penalties definitely the number one thing on the cleanup list for Arkansas Tech. The Wonder Boys had 121 penalty yards at SWOSU, and that was the most by any team in the GAC in Week 1 of the 2025 season. Quarterback run, McElroy, and he won't get anything. Wrapped up right at the line of scrimmage. First man there for Arkansas Tech, and making that tackle for the Wonder Boys, it was Emmaus Young, redshirt junior out of El Dorado, making the tackle, and now it brings up 3rd down and 10 for Northwestern. Line of scrimmage is going to be the Rangers' 45-yard line. They did give him 1 yard on that carry, so it's 3rd down and 10, and McElroy will work from the shotgun with 5 wide receivers. Wonder Boys show blitz. They pick up Palmer. McElroy's secondary rush will go down to the turf, and taken there by Sam Jackson, the junior linebacker, making the quarterback sack back at the Northwestern 43-yard line. A loss of 2, 4th down and 12, and the Rangers will once again send Jacob Jones out to punt it away.
Now Sam, 6'1", 215 from Summit, Mississippi.
Jackson made 23 tackles over 6 games at Coahoma Community College last year before transferring here to Arkansas Tech. Carl Dell Sermon's back deep for the Wonder Boys. One thing to know about Jacob Jones, their punter, he is also a quarterback, so if there's a situation later where maybe a fake might be in order, you got to be aware of that. Not a great punt here. It lands well short of Sermon's, and Northwestern Oklahoma State downs it at the Arkansas Tech 25-yard line, so it's a 32-yard punt by Jacob Jones. He averaged 29.3 yards per punt last week, which ranked 12th in the Great American Conference. And now quarterback Jack Dawson will lead the Wonder Boys offense onto the field. Arkansas Tech has scored 2 touchdowns, and Dawson's only had to throw 1 pass so far. As Bryson Rowland, 2 carries for 63 yards and a touchdown. Darian Crooms has a 19-yard rush. Austin Marshall has a touchdown reception. Dawson to throw on 1st down and 10 from his own 25 across the middle. Catch is made at the 35-yard line. It'll be enough for a Dr. Blaine Leeds DDS 1st down for Arkansas Tech. A gain of 11 on the completed pass to Trey Nelson. Nelson, a junior out of Huntington Beach, California, and a transfer from Golden West College. He gives Arkansas Tech 1st and 10 at its own 36-yard line. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Jack Dawson with the snap. Hands it off, and the running back wishes he hadn't.
Yep, covered up that time.
Miles West, the ball carrier, and he was immediately met and taken down by Northwestern Oklahoma State's Braden Darrell, who was in the backfield before West even took the handoff.
Yes, he was there very quickly.
It goes for a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down and 15 for Arkansas Tech. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Miles West, as I mentioned, is the running back in his 2nd year with the Wonder Boys after transferring in from Minot State. He's originally from Houston, Texas. Dawson looks like he might be changing the play. 2nd down and 15, takes the snap. It's a quarterback draw, and it's not going to work. He's going to be dropped for a loss back to the 30-yard line, a loss of 1 on the play. At least one Wonder Boy lost his hat in the process. It was Dawson himself who lost it. Among the Northwestern Oklahoma State Rangers in on that stop was Rayshun Callahan. And so the Wonder Boys will have to take Dawson out of the game. He'll be replaced by Carter Hensley, a sophomore quarterback for Arkansas Tech, originally from Rogers, and a transfer from Division I Southeast Missouri State University.
6'4", 225.
Third down and 16 for Arkansas Tech. Set up a screen, complete to Nelson. Nelson runs it up the seam over the 40 and up to the 41-yard line. A gain of 11, but it will not be enough for the first down. And on 4th down and 5, we will likely see the Arkansas Tech punt unit as the Wonder Boys operate from their own 41-yard line. And onto the field comes Angus Greaves, who in his Wonder Boys debut last week averaged 41.3 yards per punt. And Greaves, with that 41.3 yards per punt average, ranked 3rd in the Great American Conference 1 week ago.
Yeah, one of those punts was a little pooch punt where it had about 30-something yards, but we pinned them deep in their territory last week.
Henry Wilson waits just inside his own 25-yard line as the freshman from Australia awaits the snap from Gregor Jones. The snap is on target. Greaves' punt is angled toward the near sideline. A little bit of a shank that time. There is a penalty flag down, though. A penalty flag on the play, and we'll wait to see what that's all about here with 5 minutes and 35 seconds to go in the first quarter, and Arkansas Tech leading 14-0.
It was probably during the punt the foul occurred, so Northwest will probably keep the ball.
Just a matter of where they'll snap it from here with 5:35 left in the opening quarter. Here's the man in the white hat to let us know. Holding on the return team, Northwestern. So that'll be tacked on to the end of the play. And they say the punt went out of bounds at the Northwestern 36. So it was only a 23-yard punt by Angus Greaves, but they will add 10 to that thanks to the penalty on the Rangers. And it'll move the football down to the Northwestern 26-yard line. Arkansas Tech so far in this ball game with 106 yards of total offense compared to 32 for Northwestern Oklahoma State. The Wonder Boys struck quickly on the first play from scrimmage, a 63-yard touchdown run by Bryson Rowland. And then at the 10:56 mark of this opening quarter, an 8-yard touchdown pass from Jack Dawson to Austin Marshall. And that gave the Wonder Boys the 14-0 lead they enjoy as Northwestern goes back on offense. McElroy, little run pass option to his right. He decides to run it and cuts it upfield to the 32-yard line. A pickup of 1. Among the Wonder Boys there on the stop was Miles Stelter. And it'll bring up 2nd down and 9 for Northwestern Oklahoma State from its own from its own 27-yard line. 5 minutes, 10 seconds to go, first quarter. Only one other game in the Great American Conference tonight. Kelly will get us an update from the Harding and SWOSU game when we can. Handoff, running room left, bouncing off one tackler and out to the 32-yard line with a pickup of 5 for Northwestern Oklahoma State. It was Zeke Luna.
Speaking of that game, 6 minutes, 13 seconds left over in Searcy in the first quarter. It is Harding 14, Southwest Oklahoma 0.
You told me the Bisons had already thrown the ball at least once.
They have thrown the ball. They've completed 29 yards of passing.
So it's 3rd down here for Northwestern Oklahoma State. The line of scrimmage is the Rangers 32. They need the 36 for a first down. It's 3rd down and 4. Northwestern 0 for 2 on 3rd down conversion tries so far tonight. Here comes the blitz. McElroy throws short and complete to Ivory Willwright, and Willwright will have the first down out of bounds at the Northwestern Oklahoma State 42-yard line. A gain of 10 on 3rd down and 3rd down and short, and the Rangers have the first down out to the Northwestern 47-yard line. A pickup to the 47. And it'll be first down and 10 Rangers from there as we go under 4 minutes to play in the opening quarter. Receivers right for the Rangers include Bailey Davenport, Royal Kyle, and Ivory Willwright. One receiver left. McElroy's alone in the backfield. He sets up a screen complete to Royal Kyle. Kyle is quickly taken down. Open field tackle made for the Wonder Boys by Tyreek Taiwo. The young man from London in the United Kingdom makes the stop at the 49-yard line after a gain of 2. And it's 2nd down and 8 for Northwestern Oklahoma State.
They had the blocking out there. We just ran through it and made the tackle. Good job.
Gunnar McElroy now 5 of 5 passing for 59 yards in this opening quarter. And he'll be in the shotgun again alone on 2nd down and 8 from his own 49. Wonder Boys with 4 down linemen. Look like they'll drop 7 into coverage. It's a running play though. McElroy up the middle, faked the handoff and takes it on the quarterback keeper for a Northwestern first down. A Wonder Boy defender lost his helmet. The tackle made at the 41-yard line. Gain on the play was 11, and it is enough for another Northwestern Oklahoma State first down. As Tyreek Jones among the Wonder Boys there with that stop. And Northwestern Oklahoma State is back in Wonder Boys territory. They've made it to about this spot on the field more than once in this opening quarter, but the Wonder Boys defense has been able to come up with the stop right about here every time so far. 2:48 to go in the first quarter. Tech leads 14-0. In the home opener for 2025 for the Wonder Boys and the home debut for new head coach Roy Thompson. Change at quarterback for Northwestern. It's Caleb Deal. His pass is incomplete, broken up by Taiwo. It was intended for Isaiah Taylor, but Tyreek Taiwo broke it up for the Wonder Boys. The quarterback now for Northwestern is Caleb Deal. He is a junior. He and McElroy split time at quarterback a week ago. Deal is out of Frisco, Texas.
Northwest had another receiver right in the vicinity of that deflection. We got lucky there.
So it's 2nd down and 10 after the incomplete pass. 2 receivers right, 2 to the left. After Caleb Deal's first pass attempt of the game. Man in motion. They pitch it to him. That's an incomplete forward pass. They were pitching it ahead to Royal Kyle. The Wonder Boys wisely dove on it just in case, but that was a forward pass.
Got a good break there.
As the attempted forward pass to Kyle falls incomplete. And now it is going to be 3rd down and 10 for Northwestern Oklahoma State. The line of scrimmage remains the Arkansas Tech 41. And Caleb Deal will remain the quarterback. Wonder Boys have been blitzing quite a bit on 3rd down so far, and it has yielded 2 quarterback sacks for a total of 13 yards of lost yardage for Northwestern. We'll see if the Wonder Boys can get after Caleb Deal here on 3rd down and 10. I guess the game clock accidentally ran off 6 additional seconds after that incomplete pass.
Put 2:28 back on the clock.
So that is corrected. And now Northwestern ready to go on 3rd down and 10 from the Arkansas Tech 41. They need the 31 for a first down. The Rangers 1 out of 3 on 3rd down conversion tries. Caleb Deal in the shotgun, takes the snap. Here comes the pressure. He stumbles away from it, rolls to his right, throws downfield, incomplete into the far boundary. And on 4th down and 10, it is decision time for Northwestern head coach Ronnie Jones. Does he want to go with the pooch punt, or does he want to try to go pick up 10 yards? Now, again, this is where we got to remember that Jacob Jones, their punter, is also listed as a quarterback on their roster. It is 4th down and 10 from the Tech 41. If you were ever going to run a fake punt, this might be the spot to do it.
This may be the spot to do it. You got to be ready for it. They've got all 10 players up on the line.
Carl Sermons is back deep at the 10-yard line for Arkansas Tech.
And they're keeping an eye on it.
Jacob Jones has the snap. He has got it blocked. It is blocked for Arkansas Tech, and it's rolling toward the far boundary, out of bounds. The man who blocked it for the Wonder Boys and gave Arkansas Tech now the opportunity to start in Ranger territory. It was Bennett Roberts, a freshman linebacker out of Gentry, Arkansas, up in Benton County. He got the blocked punt on Jacob Jones. It rolls back into Northwestern territory. They spot it out of bounds at the 36-yard line of the Rangers, and that's where Arkansas Tech will go back on offense thanks to the big special teams play by the freshman out of Gentry.
That was a good rush. Had 3 guys back there. One of them was bound to get to it eventually. We put a lot of pressure on him the last 2 punts, so we made success that time.
Remind you to stay with us at halftime tonight, as we will have the halftime performance by the Arkansas Tech University Marching Band, Arkansas's Band of Distinction. We have the additional privilege tonight of being joined by the Dardanelle High School Band, which will participate in the halftime performance alongside Arkansas's Band of Distinction. We pass along best wishes to the Golden Suns volleyball team as they get set to compete in the Texas Women's University Invitational in Denton, Texas this weekend. The Golden Suns will face Southern New Hampshire at 6:30 p.m. on Friday, and then they'll face Texas Women's University and UT Tyler on Saturday, part of 11 consecutive matches away from home to begin the season for the Golden Suns volleyball team. They will make their home debut on Thursday, September 25th at 6 p.m. against UA Monticello. And congratulations to head coach Hannah Wiest, who got her first win as the Golden Suns head volleyball coach last weekend when the Golden Suns went up to Hays, Kansas for that season opening classic. Wonder Boys on 1st and 10 from the Northwestern 36. Quarterback Jack Dawson hands it off to Roland. Roland tries the middle, bounces off the first man, Isaiah Hill, and makes his way down to the 32-yard line.
3 tough yards.
A pickup of 4 for Bryson Rowland, who was a standout a year ago as a senior at La Vega High School in Waco, Texas. Dawson setting up a pass across the middle, incomplete, too far in front of his intended receiver as he was looking across the middle for his tight end. The intended receiver was Cam McFarland, who had a touchdown reception last week at SWASU, but it falls incomplete. The line of scrimmage will remain the Northwestern 33, and it's now 3rd down and 7 for Arkansas Tech. The Wonder Boys 0 for 1 on 3rd down conversion tries so far tonight. Arkansas Tech converted on 12 of 21 3rd down conversion tries a week ago, 57%. Dawson in the shotgun. Tracy Daniels is in at running back. Dawson wants to throw on 3rd down. Off his back foot, it is incomplete. He was looking for Trey Nelson down the far sideline, but he was expecting Nelson to stop short, and Nelson was running the go route to the end zone.
He did not have enough time to wait on him.
It falls incomplete.
And it looks like they may be going for it here.
The Wonder Boys did not attempt a 4th down conversion last week in the season opener. Gavin Waits is checking in at halfback and or tight end. He'll go to the left side of the formation. 2 receivers right on 4th down and 7. Arkansas Tech needs the Northwestern 26 for a 1st down. Jack Dawson takes the snap. Here comes the pressure. Dawson is going to be sacked. Taken down back outside the 40-yard line. Stop made for Northwestern Oklahoma State by Braden Darrell with an assist from Rayshon Callahan. They make the quarterback sack back at the 41-yard line. Call it the 42, a loss of 9 on the play. And Arkansas Tech with a turnover on downs as they failed to convert on 4th down and 7, as Dawson had a little bit of time there, but just not quite enough.
Yeah, the receivers unable to get open that time.
So it's 1st down and 10, Northwestern from its own 42. Arkansas Tech leading 14-0 with 1 minute and 48 seconds to play in the first quarter. Caleb Deal will again be the quarterback for the Rangers. 2 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. Deal hands it off, running left out of the 45 to the 46-yard line. Tyreek Taiwo makes the stop on Zeke Luna. Luna stopped at the 45, we'll call it, after a gain of 3, and it's 2nd down and 7 for Northwestern Oklahoma State. The Rangers come in 0-1. Northwestern Oklahoma State looking for its first win over Arkansas Tech since 2018. In fact, that is the only time that Northwestern Oklahoma State has defeated Arkansas Tech during the Great American Conference era. The Wonder Boys 11-1 against the Rangers as GAC foes. On 2nd down, Deal throws short and complete to Luna. He gets absolutely stuck. There's Taiwo again. Tyreek Taiwo with back-to-back stops on Zeke Luna. This one at the 44-yard line of Northwestern Oklahoma State. A loss on the play. And the Rangers, after the loss of 1, will face 3rd down and 8 from their own 44-yard line.
Well, that was a good stop right there.
Under a minute to go in the first quarter. Checking in on the defensive line for the Wonder Boys.
Solid tackle.
It is Kenneth Yates. He will line up the right defensive end spot. Wonder Boys only showing that they'll rush 4 here on 3rd down and 8. Deal brings Henry Wilson in motion. Deal takes the snap. Here comes the pressure from the blind side. Rolling right is Deal. Deal toward the far boundary, just had to throw it away. He throws it deep into the Northwestern sideline to avoid the sack, but Northwestern Oklahoma State will have to punt it away on 4th down and 8 from its own 44-yard line with 20 seconds remaining in the first quarter. And Arkansas Tech, on the strength of a 63-yard touchdown run by Bryson Rowland and an 8-yard touchdown pass from Jack Dawson to Austin Marshall, leads it 14-0.
I think he felt footsteps even on that turf that time.
I tell you what, from the snap of that football, Kenneth Yates was coming from that right defensive end spot.
He was on a dead beat toward him.
He was a train rolling downhill. The punt is away this time by Jones, and it's a beauty.
Oh, good punt.
Fair catch called for. It lands inside the 15-yard line, and it's downed by Isaiah Taylor.
That was a nice punt.
At the 13-yard line. That's a 43-yard punt by Northwestern Oklahoma State's Jacob Jones.
A lot of hang time on that.
I thought that might have been his longest.
You've worked hard and dreamed big. Now it's time to take the next step. And Arkansas Tech is here to support you at every step of the way. Here at Arkansas Tech, you're more than a student. You're part of a community that believes in you. So, apply today. Our application for undergraduate admission is completely free, and the good news is when you apply, you're automatically considered for academic scholarships. So don't miss out.
Has another one behind her now, a major shift. as Miles West will move over and become the lone setback after all that movement. Handoff is to West. West running left and didn't get much on what will likely be the final play of the first quarter.
Everybody but the center moved on that one. Shifted anyway.
Lorenzo York made the stop. There is a penalty flag thrown at the end of the play. Looked like that might have been a dead ball foul based on when the flag was thrown. Stops the clock with 7 seconds remaining in the first quarter.
Personal foul.
Face mask on Northwestern. So that'll add 15 yards to the end of the play. The play went for very little, if any, gain. They will add 15 yards on to the end of that, which will move the football out beyond the 25-yard line of Arkansas Tech and all the way up to the 30. So it was a gain of 2 on the play and then a 15-yard penalty. And that's the end of the first quarter. As we head to the second period in Russellville, the score is Arkansas Tech 14 and Northwestern Oklahoma State 0. In the Alathus Realty broadcast booth, we step aside for 30 seconds. This is Wonder Boys football on the EAB Sports Network.
The folks at Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air want to take a moment to not only thank you for your business, but also the opportunity to work for you and give your family whole house comfort. Every kind word that you put online and personal recommendation to your friends and family is appreciated. And customers like you are not only vital to their business, but vital to making our community as great as it is. From their family to yours, thank you from Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air.
We head to the second quarter in Russellville. Arkansas Tech 14, Northwestern Oklahoma State 0 as the Wonder Boys pursuit of yet another win over Northwestern Oklahoma State off to a good start, and we check with Kelly on an update from Searcy.
Over in Searcy, Harding has scored once again. It is 21-0, 12:29 to go in.
You've worked hard and dreamed big. Now it's time to take the next step, and Arkansas Tech is here to support you at every step of the way. Here at Arkansas Tech, you're more than a student. You're part of a community that believes in you. So, apply today. Our application for undergraduate admission is completely free, and the good news is when you apply, you're automatically considered for academic scholarships. So don't miss out. Visit atu.edu/apply to unlock your potential.
Tech in front by 2 touchdowns. Dawson, one peek to the sideline, now takes the snap, looking left, throws in and out of the hands of his intended receiver.
Wish we could have had that one.
Had a little screen set up on the near side for Carl Dell Sermons, but Sermons couldn't quite bring it into his body.
He was definitely going to get some yards there.
Had some turf in front of him, but as it is, it's an incomplete pass. And it'll be second down and 10 for Arkansas Tech from its own 30. The Wonder Boys with 102 yards of total offense so far. 79 total yards for Northwestern Oklahoma State in that opening quarter. Northwestern had a pretty big edge in time of possession. Pass is complete to the near side for Sermons. Sermons spins away from one tackler, stays on his feet. They still can't get him down, and now they do, but not before he's got a Dr. Blaine Leeds DDS first down out at the 44-yard line. Absolutely had Sermons wrapped up long about the 35-yard line. He spun out of that tackle.
That was great balance.
The Northwestern players were so sure he was going down, they pretty well stopped, and Sermons did not. And he ends up taking the football to the 44-yard line for a gain of 14. And a Dr. Blaine Leeds DDS first down. Dawson again from the shotgun. 1st and 10 from his own 44. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Handoff to Miles West. West around left end and is upended by Northwestern's Christian Hollins, a sophomore defensive back. Makes the stop at the Arkansas Tech 49. It's a gain of 5 for Miles West, and congratulations are in order for Miles. Last week with his accumulated yardage in the game against Southwestern Oklahoma State, he went over 1,000 career rushing yards. When you add up what he's done at Arkansas Tech and what he did at Minot State as a freshman, over 1,000 career rushing yards for the junior from Houston, Texas, Miles West. Second down for Arkansas Tech. 2nd down and 5 from its own 49. Dawson hands it off. Delayed handoff to West. West dives through the line. Down to the 48-yard line is where they'll say his knee went down. Among the Northwestern Oklahoma State defenders who made that tackle was Aiden Lewis. Lewis was their best defensive player a week ago against Harding. He had 9 tackles and also had that 80-yard return of a fumble recovery for Northwestern's only touchdown of the game. Dominic Feliciano is checking in at quarterback for Arkansas Tech. Feliciano wears number 13. He is a junior out of Santa Rosa, California, and a transfer from Santa Rosa Junior College. and he will be looking to run for this first down on 3rd down and 2 from the Northwestern 48-yard line after the last carry by West went for 3 yards. 3rd down and 2. Feliciano hands it off end around Crooms, and Darion Crooms will have the Dr. Blaine Leeds DDS first down for Arkansas Tech. On 3rd down and 2, Crooms gets 4 yards, and it's 1st and 10 Arkansas Tech at the Rangers' 44-yard line with 12:55 to go in the second quarter, and Arkansas Tech leading 14-0. Back in the game at quarterback is Jack Dawson. The receiver right is Darion Crooms. 2 receivers left. Dawson claps his hands, brings Crooms in motion, fakes to him, fakes to West, sets up deep, looking for Brazil. It is incomplete. Penalty flag flies, and that might be offensive pass interference against Arkansas Tech's scout Brett Brazil, trying to prevent the interception. We'll see what they've got.
I would think unless something happened that, they were both going for the ball. Maybe he pushed him at the end.
Yep, it is pass interference against Scout Brazil, and it's hard to argue with that, but also not a terrible play by Scout to break up what was probably going to have a pretty good chance to be an interception if he doesn't make that play. The bad news is it moves the football all the way back to the Arkansas Tech 41-yard line, and it'll be 1st down and 25 from there after the 15-yard penalty. Jared Long is a receiver to the right side, as is Austin Marshall. Marshall already has a touchdown reception tonight. Darion Crooms and Isaiah Kendall are the receivers left. Sure would like to get Long and Kendall more involved in the offense. Those 2 guys who could be huge weapons this year. Dawson rolling to his right, throws short and complete to Crooms. Crooms at midfield into Northwestern territory, made 1 man miss, then gets pushed downfield by the man who makes the tackle at the 38-yard line. The gain for Arkansas Tech will be 21 yards, and from 1st and 25, the Wonder Boys will go from that all the way to improving their status, all the way, they spot the football at the 37-yard line, so it's going to be 2nd down and 3 on what turns out to be a gain of 22 from Dawson to Crooms.
Got a lot of that back.
Tracy Daniels is in at running back. Crooms in motion. Fake to Crooms, fake to Daniels. Dawson, he wants Kendall down the middle. It is batted away and incomplete. Broken up for Northwestern Oklahoma State by Lorenzo York. And the incomplete pass will make it 3rd down, and there's an injured Northwestern Oklahoma State player. While they tend to the injured Ranger, here in the Alathus Realty broadcast booth, we step aside for 30 seconds. This is Arkansas Tech football on the EAB Sports Network.
A career in cosmetology is one.
You belong at a school that understands your needs. At Arkansas Tech University, you'll receive a personalized education designed with your interests in mind, offering over 150 degree options both online and in person, with classes taught by dedicated instructors committed to helping you succeed in your chosen field. Grow beyond your expectations. Apply today and discover why you belong at ATU.
Golden Suns cross-country team finished 2nd in the season-opening Bob Gravitt Invitational on Saturday in Arkadelphia. Golden Suns cross-country team will be back in action tomorrow at the Southern Showcase in Jacksonville, Alabama, hosted by NCAA Division I member Jacksonville State University. Gabe Sams in his 3rd season as the head cross-country and women's track and field coach at Arkansas Tech led the Golden Suns to a 3rd place finish, the 2023 GAC Championships, then 2nd place a year ago. And so, Kelly, there's only one place to go from there, isn't there? Up, 3rd to 2nd, and we'll see how the progression goes for the Golden Suns as they continue to prepare for the GAC Championships later this fall. Since we last visited with you a week ago, Arkansas Tech has announced its preliminary fall 2025 enrollment count, which is 9,090 students, which is a 4% increase from a year ago. Freshman enrollment is up 8%, and Kelly, with Ferguson Student Union opening later this year, things are definitely looking up right now at Arkansas
I'll tell
Tech.
you what, that's a good word right now. Up. I mean, every category I think was up in enrollment.
The injured Northwestern Oklahoma State player was Kingston Parker, who is a freshman defensive lineman for the Rangers. He wears number 42, and he has to be helped from the field, a freshman from Ennis, Texas. So we'll hope that he is okay. It is 3rd down for Arkansas Tech from the Northwestern 37-yard line. The line to gain is the 34. Dawson under center, I formation behind him, gives to Bryson Rowland, and Rowland gets smacked down.
Mercy. That was a good tackle by Northwest that time.
First contact made by Braden Darrell. Aiden Lewis came in to help finish it off. The play goes for a loss back to the 38-yard line. A loss of 1. It is 4th down and 4, and the Wonder Boys look like they will go for it.
A little too long for a field goal, probably.
Arkansas Tech 0 for 1 on fourth down conversion tries so far tonight. Gavin Waits checks in as a right halfback.
Need 5 yards here.
4th down and 4 from the 38. Dawson awaits the snap, claps his hands, trying to draw Northwestern offside. He's going to quick kick it. He's going to drop back and quick kick it. He throws with his right hand, but he kicks with his left. The punt is away. It's a good one. Wobbly spiral that will land inside the 20-yard line. Takes an Arkansas Tech bounce and roll down inside the 10 to the 8 to the 7 to the 6, and it'll be down there. A 32-yard quick kick by Jack Dawson, as it was 4th down and 4, so the Wonder Boys had the opportunity there to try to draw Northwestern offside. The Rangers wouldn't jump, so Dawson punted it, and the Rangers will have the football when we come back to the Alathus Realty broadcast booth. 10 minutes and 50 seconds to go in the second quarter. Arkansas Tech leading 14-0, and we pause for 1 minute. This is Wonder Boys football on the EAB Sports Network.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, we're more than just tires. Consistent, responsive, honest and fair. What makes us different? We're the ones who care. Trust our experience to know what you need. Professional and fast, see what we mean. Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, we're more than just tires.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, 2304 East Main, Russellville.
Russellville is known for its rich heritage and historic downtown, surrounded by scenic lakes, hiking trails, and breathtaking views of Arkansas. We're proud to have called this community home for over 50 years. With multiple generations of our family growing up here, it's truly been a blessing. The same commitment to our hometown is what drives us every day at our dealership. Whether you're looking for the strength of a Chevrolet, the dependability of a GMC, or the trust and reliability of a Toyota, we're here to help you find that perfect vehicle for your journey. As a family-owned dealership, we believe in treating every customer like our own. Bill Wright Autoplex in Russellville.
Caleb Deal is the quarterback for Northwestern Oklahoma State as the Rangers operate 1st down and 10 from their own 6-yard line. 10:50 to go in the second quarter. Arkansas Tech leads 14-0. They fake the handoff on the end around. Deal keeps it out over the 10 and up to the 13-yard line. Tackle made for Arkansas Tech by Israel Whitmore. The gain for Deal is 8 to the 14, and it'll be 2nd down and 2 for Northwestern Oklahoma State. The Rangers already with more yards of total offense tonight, 87, than they had in the entire game last week against Harding when they had just 66 yards. So the Rangers with improvement on the offensive side of the ball, but it's yet to lead to any points here tonight, nor has their offense scored any points yet this year. And now quarter number 6 of the season. Deal from the shotgun on 2nd down and 2, alone in the backfield, 4 down linemen for the Wonder Boys. Deal runs an option play left. He will keep it, gets the corner. Tackle made for Arkansas Tech by Sam Jackson, the linebacker, sliding over to make the stop, but not before Deal has 7 more yards. And Northwestern Oklahoma State 1st down at the 21. And right now, Caleb Deal, as a ball carrier, is a dangerous weapon for Northwestern.
Absolutely. He's seeing that he can get around the corners right now with a little bit of success.
And you got to credit the job being done out there on the perimeter by the Northwestern wide receivers. Not every wide receiver in the world loves to block, but these Ranger wide receivers right now doing a good job creating some running room for Caleb Deal. Deal will work from the shotgun on 1st down and 10 on his own 21. Fakes the end around, tries a shovel pass forward. It falls incomplete, and lucky that one hit the turf. He threw that.
That wasn't intercepted. There was a bunch of green jerseys right there.
Speaking of green jerseys, Arkansas Tech wearing the green jersey tops tonight, the gold pants, the gold helmets with the Tech logos on both sides. Northwestern Oklahoma State with the white uniform tops and the white pants, black numbers outlined in red for the Rangers. They've got black helmets. And the Rangers face 2nd down and 10 from their own 21-yard line. The Rangers moving from our left to our right toward the south goal and the bandstand and the scoreboard here at Simmons Bank Field at Thone Stadium in Russellville. Caleb Deal on 2nd down and 10, looking right, throwing right. His receiver makes the catch. That is Bailey Davenport. Davenport was immediately hit by Tyreek Jones and taken down.
Didn't get much, about 3 yards.
Short of the 1st down. Stop is made at the 26. And it'll bring up 3rd down and 5 for Northwestern Oklahoma State. The Rangers are 1 out of 4 tonight on 3rd down conversion tries. This time they would need to get to the Arkansas Tech 31 to pick up the first down. The Rangers have 5 first downs tonight compared to 7 for Arkansas Tech. Caleb Deal with that completion, now 2 of 7 as a passer for 15 yards. Line of scrimmage is the Ranger 26. They need the 31. They hand it off running left, and stopped short of the line to gain is Ivory Willwright, wide receiver taking the handoff, and the Wonder Boys able to stop him at the 29 after a gain of 3. It is 4th down and 2 for Northwestern Oklahoma State.
I wouldn't think they would go for it.
And here comes the punt unit for the Rangers. Last time, they got away a good punt. This is going to be a different punter this time, though, for Northwestern. Cale Purvis is going to be the punter for the Rangers. Back deep for Arkansas Tech and waiting at his own 35-yard line, it is Carl Dell Sermons. So Cale Purvis, who handles their placement kicks and their kickoffs, will be the punter here for Northwestern. His punt is a bit of a shank, or partially blocked, and the Wonder Boys covered at the 32-yard line. It's covered at the 32-yard line for the Wonder Boys, and Arkansas Tech will take over there. Covering it for the Wonder Boys.
They're having a little bit of trouble keeping us
Trey
blocked
Howard.
out.
That's the second blocked punt tonight for Arkansas Tech. And it will result in the Wonder Boys getting excellent starting field position as they spot the football at the 31-yard line of Northwestern Oklahoma State. It was Trey Howard. It was Bennett Roberts again with the block. Bennett Roberts making a bid for Special Teams Player of the Week in the Great American Conference as he has blocked 2 punts in the first half tonight for Arkansas Tech. And what a job on special teams tonight by Bennett Roberts, the freshman out of Gentry. Jack Dawson hands it off, running up the middle, Roland. Roland cuts to his left, and that will get him close to a Dr. Blaine Leeds DDS first down. Now the Rangers push him back, and we'll see where they end up spotting Bryson Roland's forward progress. Looks like it might be a little short of the line to gain.
No, they backed it up a little bit from, I thought he had the line to gain, but.
Marquise McGrew lost his helmet for Northwestern Oklahoma State, so he'll have to check out for one play. Trey Nelson checks in at wide receiver for Arkansas Tech. He will go to the right side of the formation. It was a gain of 9 for Bryson Roland. It's now 2nd down and 1, Arkansas Tech from the Northwestern 22-yard line. Jack Dawson, the quarterback. Man in motion, Trey Nelson. Dawson calls for the football. Dawson steps up in the pocket. Dawson will run for it, and he will have enough for a Dr. Blaine Leeds DDS first down at the 20-yard line, a pickup of 2 on 2nd down and 1. And Arkansas Tech is in the red zone at the Northwestern Oklahoma State 20-yard line. Arkansas Tech 1 out of 1 on red zone scoring opportunities tonight, and 5 out of 5 in the red zone so far this year with 4 touchdowns. 6 minutes and 56 seconds to go in the second quarter. Arkansas Tech leading 14-0. Wonder Boys are looking for more, but right now we have whistles, and let's see. May have been an issue with the chain over on the far side. They're waiting to move that chain up to where it belongs, and the back end of the chain is not moving. There it goes.
Yeah, he was watching the game.
Happens to the best of us. So they get the chain set now at the 20-yard line, where it is 1st down and 10, Arkansas Tech.
Now we're rocking and rolling.
Jack Dawson, the quarterback. Bryson Roland is the running back. Dawson hands to Roland. Roland runs it right up the middle inside the 15, and he is spun down along about the 13-yard line. Tackle made for Northwestern Oklahoma State by number 95 at the 13-yard line, and making that stop for Northwestern, it was Damari Harvey. Harvey with the stop after a gain of 7, and it is 2nd down and 3, Arkansas Tech. 6 minutes and 25 seconds to go until halftime. The Wonder Boys in the red zone, trying to stay perfect in the red zone so far early in this 2025 season. Need the Northwestern 10-yard line for a first down here on 2nd down and 3. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Dawson throwing toward the end zone. It is batted away and incomplete. Broken up again for Northwestern Oklahoma State by Lorenzo York. He's been a tough cookie in that secondary for the Rangers so far tonight.
He has.
Batting away a pass that time intended for Trey Nelson in the end zone. And the incompletion makes it 3rd down and 3 Arkansas Tech. The line of scrimmage remains the Ranger 13. Dominic Feliciano is going to check in at quarterback. He'll have 2 receivers to his right and 1 to his left.
Just need 3 yards for that first down.
Feliciano giving the play call to his blockers up front. Brings Crooms in motion. Hands to Crooms. Crooms tries to cut it upfield, and he'll be stopped short of the line to gain.
Didn't make it.
Tackle made for Northwestern Oklahoma State, well short of the line to gain by Aiden Lewis. Their standout linebacker makes the stop for no gain. And it's 4th down and 3 Arkansas Tech, and a decision now for head coach Roy Thompson. Does he want the 3 points with his place kicker Logan Tymason, or does he want to go for it?
They're going for it.
Looks like the Wonder Boys will go for it. Bryson Rowland is checking in at running back. Jack Dawson is back in at quarterback on 4th down and 3 from the Northwestern 13. See if this might be a ploy to try to draw the Rangers offside. The Wonder Boys do have a full complement of 3 timeouts. No, they're going to run it. Dawson throws short and complete to Rowland. Rowland with running room to the 10, to the 5, to the corner, and he is in. Touchdown, Arkansas Tech. Bryson Rowland with his 2nd touchdown of the night. He's got 1 on the ground. He's got 1 through the air, and the Wonder Boys lead 20-0 with 5:16 to go until halftime.
Oh, he's quick.
Let me tell you about Bryson Rowland. A year ago at La Vega High School in Waco, Texas, he carried 242 times for 2,140 yards and 30 touchdowns while leading La Vega High School to the 2024 Texas Class 4A Division II state championship game. That's the talent of that young man now playing for Arkansas Tech.
That's a lot of yards. That's career yards for some people.
Wonder Boys now are going to shift, and they're going to run that 2-point play they did last week at SWASU, it appears. Caden Rose is going to take the direct snap as the Wonder Boys will go for 2. Rose rolling to his right, stops, throws back to his left, has a man, but he missed him.
Just missed him.
Had a man in the end zone as he was looking for Gavin Waits, but the throw was off target. The 2-point conversion try fails, and the score with 5 minutes and 16 seconds remaining in the second quarter is Arkansas Tech 20, Northwestern Oklahoma State 0. In the Alathus Realty broadcast booth, we step aside for 30 seconds plus a station ID. This is Wonder Boys football on the EAB Sports Network.
Twist the throttle, tame the trails, power through tough jobs. Honda's Ride Red Summer Sales Event is your chance to bring it home. And it's all happening now at Honda of Russellville. Explore Honda's rugged and reliable ATVs and side-by-sides, legendary street bikes, and full line of dependable off-road and adventure bikes. Hurry to Honda of Russellville at 220 Lakefront Drive in Russellville today and save big on your dream Honda through September 30th. For your safety, read the owner's manual and wear a helmet and eye protection. Always wear your seatbelt and close the side vents and doors when operating a side-by-side. Honda Power Sports vehicles are for riders 16 and older.
KCJC Dardanelle, Russellville. Ladies and gentlemen, this is River Country. KCJC.
An EAB Media Group radio station.
A 6-play, 31-yard scoring drive for Arkansas Tech set up by the blocked punt. And it results in the touchdown pass from Jack Dawson to Bryson Rowland. The ensuing kickoff by Liam Kinsella is going to go through the back of the end zone for a touchback. And Northwestern Oklahoma State will take over 1st down and 10 at its own 25-yard line. And Kelly, so far so good here tonight on week 2 of the season for the Arkansas Tech Wonder Boys.
That was a line drive kickoff.
Nope.
I mean, it was not much height on that, but got the distance for sure. Over at Searcy, it's 28-0 now. Harding, a minute 29 seconds to go in the first half over there.
So our friends from out in the western half of Oklahoma not enjoying their visit to the natural state so far tonight.
And Harding has gone ahead and they have abandoned the pass play. They still have 29.
1st down and 10 Northwestern. Some would say they abandoned the pass play, I don't know, about 15 years ago.
About 15 years ago.
1st down and 10 Northwestern. It's worked out pretty good for them now.
Yes, it has.
1st down and 10 Northwestern from its own 25. Deal throws short and incomplete. He was looking for his big tight end, Caleb Cornell. And the incompletion.
Very fortunate there. Had a lot of green jerseys. One of them very close to getting a hand on it.
The incompletion will make it 2nd down and 10 Northwestern from its own 25-yard line. 5:13 to go until halftime. Stay with us at the intermission. We will bring you the halftime performance by the Arkansas Tech University Marching Band, Arkansas's Band of Distinction. 2nd down and 10 for Northwestern. Deal is the quarterback. He will fake the handoff. Deal runs left. Little option play. Taken down around the ankles and tackled by Jiron Stewart at the 29-yard line. The gain is 4.
Good shoestring tackle there.
It'll be 3rd down and 6. Jiron Stewart, one of a handful of returning all-conference players from a year ago for the Wonder Boys. Jiron Stewart, along with Kylan Cripe, Peyton Henderson, Israel Whitmore, Tyler Mosley, and C.J. Palmer were all GAC third-team selections for Arkansas Tech last year. 2 years ago, Vershad Richardson was an all-GAC pick. He missed last year due to injury. So 7 returning all-conference players for Arkansas Tech, if you count Vershad, which you should. Caleb Deal on 3rd down, looks across the middle, throws across the middle, catch is made, upended short, it appears, of the line to gain is the receiver, Henry Wilson. Among the Wonder Boys there with the stop, again, it was Tyreek Taiwo making the stop at the 33-yard line. It brings up 4th down and 2, and the Rangers will once again have to punt it away. For the Rangers, this will already be the 6th punt of the night, and 2 of the first 5 have been blocked by Arkansas Tech. In fact, both of them blocked by the same man for the Wonder Boys, that being Bennett Roberts, the freshman linebacker out of Gentry. So I'd recommend they block Bennett this time. The punter will be Purvis again. He gets this one away.
Oh, not very good.
It is angling toward the near sideline and out of bounds. We'll see where they say it crossed the boundary. They're not giving him much distance at all. They're saying
that was not a good punt.
They're saying it went out at the Northwestern 40-yard line. And if that's the case, well, maybe not. Maybe they've get a little further downfield. 44 now, they say. So just an 11-yard punt for Cale Purvis. An 11-yard punt, and Arkansas Tech will begin 1st down and 10 from the Northwestern 44. And a great opportunity here with 3:39 to go in the half. An outstanding field position for the Wonder Boys to add to their 20-0 lead and perhaps take a little bit of the wind out of the Rangers' sails going into the locker room. Quarterback will be Jack Dawson, 5 of 10 passing for 68 yards and 2 touchdowns. 4 down lineman for the Rangers. Dawson hands it off. Running room left inside the 40 and down to the 37-yard line. Spun down there is the Arkansas Tech ball carrier, Miles West. Stop made for Northwestern by Ben Heidebrecht. The gain on the play for Arkansas Tech is 8 yards. Correction, make that 7 yards to the 37, and it's 2nd down and 3 from there. Dawson with 2 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. Miles West persists as the running back. Pitched out to him. West wasn't ready for it. Dives on the loose ball back at the 43-yard line. The fumbled pitch will go for a loss of 6.
Yeah, it wasn't a very good pitch, but...
Well, it wasn't a very good pitch, and he wasn't looking for it.
It was behind him.
Yeah, he wasn't looking for it, and it wasn't very good. So
yeah. He probably wasn't expecting it.
No, so
was he?
Just nothing about that was the only good thing about that.
That just didn't look good.
The only good thing about it was he was able to dive on the loose ball.
Now it's back to 3rd and 9.
The line of scrimmage is the Northwestern 43 after the loss on the play, a loss of 6. Dawson joined in the backfield by Tracy Daniels. Rangers show blitz. Dawson calls for the football. Here comes the pressure. Unloads deep. It is incomplete as he and Scout Brazil were on different pages there, and I'm not sure it would have mattered with the pressure.
He cut his route short.
With the pressure that Dawson was under, I'm not sure it would have mattered. And so the Wonder Boys will send out the punt unit on 4th down and 9 from the Northwestern 43-yard line. And Angus Greaves will be tasked with trying to pin Northwestern Oklahoma State deep in its own territory. And got to tip your hat there to the Northwestern defense. Wonder Boys helped them a little with the bad pitch, but the Rangers defense able to stiffen there after the bad punt gave Arkansas Tech great field position, and the Wonder Boys unable to take advantage. Greaves awaits the snap from Gregor Jones. Punt is away toward the far sideline, end over end kick. It will land at the 20-yard line, takes an Arkansas Tech bounce and roll down to the 11. The ball is down there, but there's a penalty flag down as a Ranger and a Wonder Boy got tangled up at the 20-yard line fairly early in that play. A pretty vicious hit was delivered on the Wonder Boy, and then they got up and had a few more things to say to each other. If the play or the result of the play is a 32-yard punt by Angus Greaves, now we'll see who and perhaps both might have 2 guilty parties on this occasion. Could be offsetting fouls.
You see that tight punt a whole lot more these days, that end over end, almost like a kickoff. But you get some good bounces off that.
There's an art to that, isn't there? Getting it to land just right.
You got to land just right and make it roll the right way.
Two officials continuing to discuss the situation after the dead ball foul on the far sideline, as a Ranger and a Wonder Boy were tangled up. Let's see what they've got.
There are
multiple fouls.
And they were offset.
Yep.
After the play, personal foul, late hit out of bounds. On the defense,
Got a late hit on Northwestern,
late hit out of bounds. On the offense,
and then a late hit against Arkansas Tech. So those are what we suspected, offsetting fouls for just not displaying the decorum of gentlemen over there on the far sideline.
Just not behaving, were they?
So the offset and the play stands. It's a 32-yard punt. And it'll be first down and 10, Northwestern from its own 11. With 2:13 to go in the first half, and Arkansas Tech leading 20-0 on a 63-yard touchdown run by Bryson Rowland and a couple of touchdown passes by Jack Dawson. Northwestern goes back on offense. And a third contestant now at quarterback for the Rangers. As they bring a man in motion, they're going to run an option play right, pitch it out to Henry Wilson. He gets drilled. Absolutely, totally, and completely drilled for a loss.
That did not work at all.
The tackle made by the Great American Conference Defensive Player of the Week, Julian Lopez, as he had a violent collision with Henry Wilson at the 5-yard line. The quarterback for Northwestern was a gentleman I don't have on my spotting board because he didn't play at all last week. The new quarterback for Northwestern is Beck Moss, a senior quarterback out of Irvine, California. And it takes us to the 2-minute timeout. 1 minute and 58 seconds left in the half. Tech leads 20-0. Back to the Alathus Realty broadcast booth in 1 minute. This is Wonder Boys football on the EAB Sports Network.
Score big at R&R Tire Express. R&R has the winning play for your ride with a brand new set of Nexen passenger tires. And right now, just $20 gets you started. Plus, drive away today for only $20 a week with no interest and 6 months same as cash. R&R on East Parkway Drive next to Starbucks in Russellville.
Everybody needs a little R&R.
For a free quote, text the word tires to 43414.
Stella Manor Nursing and Rehabilitation provides skilled professional care in a compassionate, supportive, and comfortable atmosphere. Whether it's long-term care, a short-term respite, or 24-hour skilled nursing, Stella Manor offers compassionate, professional support in a comfortable, family-like setting. With a full therapy program, hospice partnerships, and director-led activities every day, your loved one receives care that goes beyond the basics. Call or visit today to see the difference compassion makes at Stella Manor Nursing and Rehabilitation.
They have reset the game clock now to 2 minutes remaining in the first half as we come back here to the Alathus Realty broadcast booth at Simmons Bank Field at Thone Stadium in Russellville, Arkansas. Tech leading 20-0 late in the first half. And Northwestern on offense, they've got it second down and 17 at their own 5-yard line. Pass by Caleb Deal deflected in the end zone. Israel Whitmore getting a piece of it in the end zone, deflecting the pass, forcing the incompletion. And now it is third down and 17 for Northwestern Oklahoma State from its own 5-yard line. Caleb Deal was back in as the quarterback on that play after one snap for Beck Moss. And now on third down and 17, see how the Wonder Boys play it here defensively. Northwestern so far tonight is 1 out of 6 on third down conversion tries. On this occasion, they would need to get all the way out to their own 22-yard line. Caleb Deal will be alone in the backfield with 3 receivers to his left and 2 to his right. Man in motion. They fake to him, quarterback keeper Deal. Deal is met by Jiron Stewart and driven back. He got 1 yard out to the 6. And on fourth down and 16, Roy Thompson, the Arkansas Tech head coach, wants a timeout. 1:49 left in the second quarter. Arkansas Tech 20, Northwestern Oklahoma State 0. In the Alathus Realty broadcast booth, we step aside for 30 seconds. This is Wonder Boys football on the EAB Sports Network.
Hey, Dr. Blaine Leeds here down at the dental office in Clarksville. Did you know that Dr. Justice Williams, who's now working with us, was the Brookdale Hospital Oral Surgery Resident of the Year in Brooklyn, New York, and he came back to work with us because, he grew up in Lamar, went to University of the Ozarks and Hendrix College and UALR, and then on to NYU Dental School. Welcome home, Dr. Justice Williams. Give us a call today. That's 479-97-SMILE. Dr. Blaine leads Dr. Justice Williams. Live, love, smile.
1 minute and 51 seconds to go in the second quarter. Arkansas Tech 20, Northwestern Oklahoma State 0. And Kelly, a good use of a timeout there by head coach Roy Thompson.
Yeah, exactly. We're going to get the ball back here. It's fourth down. Should have pretty good field position. He may be thinking possibility of at least trying to field goal right before the half.
Well, and as much trouble as Northwestern has had protecting their punter here tonight, he might be thinking about something else.
That is true.
Cale Purvis, who had a little bit of a shankopotamus last time he was out there.
Get a safety and then a field goal.
Wonder Boys look like they're going to send 10 men after it. Now whistles before the snap.
They're going to call timeout and talk about this.
Yeah, Northwestern was not really excited about seeing all 10 of those guys up there ready to rush the punter, and so they want to make sure their protection is in order. Timeout, Rangers. Back to the Alathus Realty broadcast booth in 30 seconds. This is Arkansas Tech football on the EAB Sports Network.
Johnny Story in with a thought from Alathus Realty. With years of experience, knowledge, and a network of relationships, they ensure you'll get the most for your house. So when it comes time to put that property on the market or begin looking for that next dream home you have, don't delay. Call Brent Preddy and the professionals at Alathus Realty Russellville, 968-5668, or check them out, russellvilleliving.com.
9 days from now, we will be in the loveliest village on the Ouachita River, Arkadelphia, Arkansas, as the Arkansas Tech Wonder Boys will take on the Ouachita Baptist Tigers. Ouachita had a heartbreaking loss at East Central. A field goal in the final play of the game last week allowed the East Central Tigers to beat the Ouachita Tigers, and now Ouachita doesn't have any bargain this week. They've got to host Southeastern Oklahoma State on Saturday night.
Southeast Oklahoma 1-0 on the season. They took care of UA Monticello last Thursday.
Cale Purvis on to punt it away for Northwestern. Has the snap. The punt is away, and it's a good one.
Yeah, good punt.
Totally redeemed himself. Drives Sermons back to the 47, but now Sermons has got some running room. He's inside the 45. Now goes the other way. The 40, the 35, the 30 for Sermons, the 25, the 20, 15, 10, 5. He is into the end zone for Arkansas Tech.
I see no flags.
And Cardell Sermons got blocked up to his left, bounced it back outside to the right, and took it all the way into the end zone for an Arkansas Tech touchdown. And this time, unlike last week, they cannot call it back on a penalty.
Mercy sakes. He was wrapped up. I mean, wrapped up. And he got away and reverse field. There he goes.
Well, I say that. You know, I was afraid. I thought I saw a flag over on that far side of the field, but the way the officials reacted, I thought I was imagining things. And now after all the celebration, one of the officials is saying we've got a flag down back here. I was afraid that was the case in live action. Might have sensed a lack of excitement in my voice. I was afraid they had a penalty, but then, like I say,
now they're calling holding.
Yeah, all the officials ran on downfield, and generally they'll kind of hold back if there's a penalty on a punt return like that. So there is a penalty flag back at 48, so wipe the touchdown off the board.
All the fans are letting them know that, what?
The foul occurred back at the 48-yard line of Northwestern, and so Arkansas Tech will take over at its own 42-yard line with 1:35 left in the second quarter, and Arkansas Tech leading 20-0. So forget everything else.
That hold must have occurred while the ball was still in the air, because that's about where he caught it, wasn't it?
Yeah. Forget everything I was saying about not being able to bring this one back on a penalty. They did after all.
Well.
All right, first down and 10, Arkansas Tech.
We jinxed him, I guess, didn't we?
Jack Dawson is the quarterback. Tracy Daniels is the running back. 3 receivers left, 1 to the right. As they wait for the umpire to place the football. Now they're going to decide to put it at the 41-yard line, so it turns out to be
backed it up about a half a yard there.
An 11-yard penalty, which is irregular. Dawson in the shotgun. Dawson awaits the snap, takes it, has plenty of time. Throws to the far side. It is in and out of the hands of his intended receiver. Pass interference on Northwestern. Pass interference from behind on Ben Heidebrecht, as the intended receiver was Jared Long. And Heidebrecht reached into the cookie jar just a little too early.
Not a payback call, is it?
A minute 31 to go in the second quarter. Arkansas Tech leading 20-0, and
a lot of people usually think that penalty right after another penalty was called.
The penalty results in a Dr. Blaine leads DDS first down. Dr. Blaine leads DDS, home of the Invisalign 100 program. 100% financing, $100 a month with approved credit. First and 10, Arkansas Tech at the Northwestern 47 following the penalty on the Rangers. A minute 31 to go in the half. Dawson in the shotgun, 3 receivers left, 1 to the right, into the short side of the field. Dawson throws deep to the near side, just beyond the reach of his intended receiver, Caden Rose, the freshman from Russellville. And the incompletion will make it second down and 10, Arkansas Tech. Line of scrimmage, the Northwestern 47. The Wonder Boys have 2 timeouts with which to work here in the final 87 seconds of the first half. Wonder Boys moving from our right to our left toward the north goal, the Burkle Berm, and the Joseph W. Hull Physical Education Building. Jack Dawson awaits the snap. 2 receivers to his left, 2 to his right. Rangers show blitz from both sides. Dawson throws short and complete. Catch is made for the Wonder Boys by J.D. Cosmaker. Cosmaker with the reception at the 41. It is a pickup of 6. Clock rolling. A minute 16 to go in the half.
Plenty of time.
Wonder Boys face third down and 4. Northwestern defensive coaches calling the sign from the far sideline. Now it's Dawson. Takes the snap. Under pressure. Throws a screen. Complete to Crooms. Darion Crooms gets clobbered.
Ooh, mercy.
A vicious hit delivered by Northwestern Oklahoma State's Elijah Mack at the 40-yard line after a gain of 1. It's going to be 4th down and 3 for Arkansas Tech. The Wonder Boys look as if they will line up to go for it. Remember, they also have that quick kick in the book where Dawson takes a few extra steps back and punts it away.
I'd say we're going to go for it here.
4th down and 3 from the 40. Dawson takes the snap. He will throw it short, complete to Jared Long. Long has the Dr. Blaine leads DDS first down, and he's forced out of bounds at the 33-yard line. A gain of 7 on 4th down and 3. And Arkansas Tech moves the chains with 26 seconds remaining in the half. And Logan Tymason will start getting loose on the sideline for Arkansas Tech in case he is needed for a field goal try here in the waning moments of the half. Jack Dawson will line up in the shotgun. 3 receivers to his right and 1 to his left. Dawson takes the snap. Dawson throws short and complete. Defender fell down, leaving Jared Long unguarded. He comes down the near boundary and steps out of bounds at the 22-yard line. A gain of 11. Another Dr. Blaine leads DDS first down. It is the 11th first down of the game for Arkansas Tech. And the Wonder Boys are deep into Ranger territory now at the 22, within field goal range for Logan Tymason, but the Wonder Boys want a touchdown. 3 receivers right, 1 to the left. Rangers have been bringing the pressure, and that's made them vulnerable to the short passing game. Dawson across the middle, in and out of the hands of his intended receiver. Coverage provided for Northwestern Oklahoma State by Rock Showmaker. Tracy Daniels was the intended receiver. Incomplete pass stops the clock with 18 seconds left in the second quarter. And the Wonder Boys will face second down and 10 from the Rangers 22. Cosmaker, Crooms, and Marshall are the receivers to the right side of the formation. Jared Long, the receiver left on second down and 10 from the 22. Jack Dawson changing the play. Pats his left hip, slaps his hands, takes the snap, lobs it for Long. It is incomplete. Could not haul it in. Stops the clock with 15 seconds remaining in the half. Line of scrimmage will remain the Northwestern 22. Whistles for, I believe, make sure everybody's
somebody lost a helmet. Number 97 for Northwestern. He's going off for a play.
Marquise McGrew will check out. Tracy Daniels will be the running back for Arkansas Tech on third down and 10 from the 22. If the Wonder Boys gain no ground from here, it would be a 39-yard field goal try. Dawson with the snap. Dawson throws across the middle, caught by Daniels, but short of the line to gain. Stopped by Northwestern Oklahoma State's Rock Showmaker and Aiden Lewis.
All right, got us in good position for a field goal attempt.
They make the stop at the 17 after a gain of 5. It is 4th down and 4, and Logan Tymason will come out for the field goal try. Tymason was 1 for 2 on field goal attempts a week ago, and the Wonder Boys are going to take A timeout with 9 seconds left in the half. Back to the Alathus Realty broadcast booth in 30 seconds. This is Wonder Boys football on the EAB Sports Network.
As a dentist, giving patients a beautiful smile is what I love to do. But the business side can be challenging. Luckily, First State Bank understands. They provide financial tools that make banking convenient and flexible. And the service I get is second to none. From equipment loans to cash management solutions, they give me the freedom to focus on my patients, not my payroll. Now that's something to smile about.
Come see us at First State Bank in Russellville or Fayetteville for local personalized banking.
9 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Arkansas Tech 20, Northwestern Oklahoma State 0. And the Wonder Boys preparing for a field goal try by Logan Tymason, left-footed junior place kicker out of Bentonville, Arkansas, a graduate of Bentonville High School. This will be a 34-yard attempt from the left hash mark, kicking toward the north goalposts. Gregor Jones is the long snapper. Caden Rose is the holder. And Tymason awaits the snap. There it is. The placement is down, and the 34-yard field goal try is up. It is good, and our new score with 5 seconds remaining in the second quarter at Simmons Bank Field at Thone Stadium in Russellville is Arkansas Tech 23, Northwestern Oklahoma State 0. In the Alathus Realty broadcast booth, we step aside for 30 seconds. This is Wonder Boys football on the EAB Sports Network.
The ATU Admissions Office invites all River Valley High School students to attend the ARC-ACRO College Planning Program on Thursday, September 18th, located at Tucker Coliseum from 9 to 11 a.m. Learn more about college, vocational, and technical schools and military branches all under one roof. Meet with representatives and gather resources to help you map out your future. Whether you're interested in academic pathways, training programs, or a career in the armed forces, this event has something for you. For more information, call us at 479-968-0343.
5 seconds remaining in the second quarter, and what has been, by elapsed time, a fairly lengthy first half.
Yes, it has been. It seemed like that first quarter took quite a while.
Wonder Boys onto the field to kick it away after the 34-yard field goal by Logan Tymason. Tymason now 2 out of 3 on field goal tries this season. And it will be Tymason to kick it away here rather than Liam Kinsella. And that tells me the Wonder Boys are either going to deploy a sky kick or a squib kick here and try to take these final 5 seconds off the clock to end the first half. Tymason will indeed go with the sky kick. It'll be fielded at the 20-yard line. Out over the 25 is Henry Wilson. Angles it to the far sideline and gets wrapped up and taken down by Arkansas Tech's Kylan Kreit. Tackle made at the 27, and that'll be the final play of the first half, and it was the first 2 quarters that absolutely belonged to Arkansas Tech University. Our score at halftime at Simmons Bank Field at Thone Stadium in Russellville is Arkansas Tech 23 and Northwestern Oklahoma State 0. At the Alathus Realty broadcast booth, we step aside for 2 minutes. This is Wonder Boys football on the EAB Sports Network.
Are you working hard to feed your family on a budget? Visit Chicken Mart to get all your Crispitos, pizza sticks, restaurant quality chicken nuggets, strips, wings, and fries all in one stop, and lots of opportunity purchases that are so good they may never come back. Check out Chicken Mart in 2 convenient locations before you go grocery shopping and see what they have for your family. Chicken Mart's been serving the River Valley since 1983 and still going strong. Visit 1808 South Arkansas Avenue or 106 Weir Road in Russellville. Chicken Mart, your chicken and more store.
At Union Bank in Russellville, we're not just your bank, we're your neighbors. We know your name, your story, and we're here to help you write the next chapter. Big banks treat you like a number, we treat you like family. Our Union team is right here with you, local, trusted, and always personal, offering a wide array of accounts designed for your lifestyle and with all the latest digital banking tools. Union Bank. Come see us downtown in the 500 building. Jason McGee and Jeff Smith are rooted in Russellville and focused on you. Union Bank. Member FDIC.
Why trust River Valley Tinting and Glass? Well, River Valley Tinting and Glass is a family-owned business, and they take care of their customers like family too. So remember, your local auto, residential, and commercial glass and tinting company, River Valley Tinting and Glass. Check out their work on Facebook or call 890-5839 to get an estimate. Or you could always come by 2202 East 2nd Street to see all they can do for you. From a business you can trust, River Valley Tinting and Glass.
It's John here at Huntington Learning Center in Russellville, and I'm excited to share how we're making a real difference for families right here in the River Valley. Parents are saying things to us like, "My child is finally excited to learn again." Whether your student needs to catch up, stay sharp, or boost a good ACT score even higher, Huntington's personalized programs can help them thrive.
Call Huntington Learning Center at 1-800-CAN-LEARN or visit huntingtonhelps.com today.
Back with you at Simmons Bank Field at Thone Stadium in Russellville, and as the assembled crowd prepares to enjoy the halftime performance by the Arkansas Tech University dance team, let's take a look at the first half numbers. Arkansas Tech with 210 yards of total offense in that first half compared to 104 yards of total offense for Northwestern Oklahoma State. Very balanced offense for the Wonder Boys, 110 passing yards, 100 rushing yards. Northwestern has 78 passing yards and just 26 rushing yards. Northwestern has been penalized 6 times for 59 yards. Arkansas Tech with just 2 penalties for 25 yards. A dramatic improvement over 1 week ago in the penalty category for Arkansas Tech so far. The Wonder Boys have 12 Dr. Blaine Leeds DDS first downs compared to 5 for Northwestern Oklahoma State. Neither team has distinguished itself on third down. Arkansas Tech 1 of 8 on third down conversion tries. Northwestern 1 out of 7. The Wonder Boys have slightly redeemed themselves by going 2 out of 3 on fourth down conversion tries. The Wonder Boys have run 38 plays to 29 for Northwestern. The Rangers have a slight edge in time of possession, about 16 minutes for the Rangers, about 14 minutes for Arkansas Tech. Both teams have 4 tackles for a loss. Arkansas Tech has 2 quarterback sacks thus far. Individual leaders for Arkansas Tech: Jack Dawson, 10 of 19 passing for 99 yards and 2 touchdowns. Carter Hensley completed 1 of 1 pass, and he came in after Dawson lost his helmet on 1 play. Bryson Rowland, 6 carries, 80 yards, a touchdown. He also has a touchdown reception here tonight. Darion Crooms, 2 catches for 23 yards. Trey Nelson, 2 catches, 22 yards. Jared Long, 2 catches, 18 yards for Arkansas Tech. For Northwestern, Caleb Deal is 3 of 10 passing for 19 yards. And Gunnar McElroy is 4 of 4 passing for 59 yards. Running the football for the Rangers, leading the way is Zeke Luna with 2 carries for 10 yards. Their leading receiver is Henry Wilson with 2 catches for 38 yards. Defensive leaders tonight: first for Arkansas Tech, it's Sam Jackson with 6 tackles. Tyreek Taiwo has 3 tackles and 2 pass breakups, also 3 tackles, including 1 for a loss in that first half by Julian Lopez. Leading the way defensively for Northwestern is Braden Darrell with 6 tackles, including 2 tackles for a loss, 5 tackles apiece in the first half for Ben Heidebrecht and Aiden Lewis. Right now, we will turn down our microphone and turn up the crowd mic as we listen in to the halftime performance by the Dardanelle High School Band. We're proud to have these Sand Lizards with us tonight, and let's listen in and see what the Dardanelle High School Band has for us here tonight at Simmons Bank Field at Thone Stadium, with Arkansas Tech leading the game 23-0. I sense some mild confusion on the sideline. They're trying to get a few things straightened out before Dardanelle High School begins its performance. Gives us a chance to remind you that the Brass in the Clouds concert hosted by Arkansas Tech University in Mount Nebo State Park is coming up on Saturday, September 20th at 6:30 p.m. That'll be at Mount Nebo's Sunset Point on September 20th. If you're not planning on traveling with the Wonder Boys down to Arkadelphia for the game at Ouachita Baptist in 9 days, we certainly encourage you to go up to Mount Nebo, bring you along a blanket or a lawn chair for seating comfort, and enjoy Brass in the Clouds, the 20th edition of that great event coming up on Saturday, September 20th. Now let's listen in to the Dardanelle High School Band. That is the Dardanelle High School Band. We appreciate that group of sand lizards being with us tonight. Right now we will pause for 30 seconds while they get set up for the halftime performance by the Arkansas Tech University Marching Band, Arkansas's Band of Distinction. That's in 30 seconds. This is Arkansas Tech football on the
Arkansas Tech University has pathways to go to college beyond free and help cover the cost of your education. While other universities may claim a debt-free option via a special scholarship, ATU doesn't need a special scholarship to cover tuition and mandatory fees because we're already one of the most affordable universities in the state. Instead, ATU offers 5 pathways for graduating high school seniors to cover the cost of attending classes. And one of these 5 pathways could pay for you. Apply today at atu.edu/beyondfree.
East Main, Russellville, also in Danville.
This year marks the 11th year for Dr. Daniel A. Belangia to be the Director of Bands, Professor of Music at Arkansas Tech University. This year we have a new Associate Director of Bands and Director of Athletic Bands at Arkansas Tech. His name is Dr. Adam P. Miller. He comes to us from the University of Kentucky, where he recently completed his doctoral degree in music performance. He also there was the conductor of the UK Concert Band, graduate conductor of the UK Symphony Band and Wind Symphony, and he was the Graduate Associate Director and Drill Writer for the University of Kentucky Wildcat Marching Band. And so Dr. Adam P. Miller comes to us at Arkansas Tech University with a great many credentials, and he is now directing the athletic bands at Arkansas Tech under the leadership of Dr. Daniel A. Belangia as our Director of Bands. The ATU Marching Band's 2025 show is entitled Icons. It was arranged by Dr. Jim Daughters, who is the former Associate Director of Bands at Arkansas Tech, and he is the current Director of Bands at Southeast Missouri State University. A few weeks ago, when the Arkansas Tech Marching Band offered its debut performance at the Depot Park in Russellville downtown, Dr. Miller described this show as the story of those who looked at the world not as it is but as it could be, the heroes, the rebels, the patriots, and the visionaries. They dared to dream, and we followed. The show, once it gets in its final form, will include pieces by Hans Zimmer, the Andrews Sister, Bon Jovi, and Eric Whitaker. That coming up as the season unfolds here at Arkansas Tech University this fall. As the drumline director this year is Dr. Corey Fica, alongside Dr. Belangia and Dr. Miller. The voice of the Arkansas's Band of Distinction is Dr. John Clements. The drum majors this year for the Arkansas Tech University Marching Band are Adeline Barnes of Greenwood, Gabrielle Avila of Russellville, and Lizbeth Nunez of Dardanelle. The assistant drum major is Jesse Wells of Sheridan, and the band captain is Jacob Thompson of Ozark. Teaching assistants, Rebecca Davis of Cabot and Ashlyn Watson of Allred. The teaching assistant in training is Joey Wise of Sheridan. Luke Walker of Benbrook, Texas is serving as the equipment manager. The woodwind instrument manager is Mary Best of Lone Oak. Evelyn Ledding of Ozark is the brass instrument manager, I should say. The uniform manager is Ashlyn Watson. And speaking of which, in the weeks to come, the Arkansas Tech Marching Band will have brand new marching uniforms, so we look forward to the debut of those as the year unfolds. Also, among the other leaders this year for the Arkansas Tech University Marching Band is Caleb Hopkins of Fort Smith. He is serving as the sound design leader, and the band librarian this year is Rebecca Davis of Cabot. It is the Arkansas Tech University Marching Band, known far and wide as Arkansas's Band of Distinction, and it looks like Dr. Adam P. Miller has his group set up and ready for its first marching performance of the fall 2025 season here at Arkansas Tech, with the Wonder Boys leading tonight's football game by a score of 23-0 over Northwestern Oklahoma State University, as the final pieces of the band getting into place. And now we will turn it over very shortly to Dr. John Clements, the voice of the Arkansas Tech University Marching Band, Arkansas's Band of Distinction.
Band of Distinction. The Director of Bands is Dr. Daniel A. Belangia. The Associate Director of Bands and Director of Athletic Bands is Dr. Adam P. Miller. Professor of Percussion is Dr. Corey Fica. Color guard instruction by Bree Dawson. Choral instruction by Hannah Lee Smith. And the teaching assistant is Rebecca Davis. In this year's show, Icons, we present to you the story of those who looked at the world not as it is, but as it could be. The heroes, the rebels, the patriots, and the visionaries. Featuring music by Hans Zimmer, Bon Jovi, the Andrews Sisters, and Eric Whitaker. The Band of Distinction is under the field direction of drum major Maddie Barnes, Liz Elizabeth Nunez, Gabriel Avila, and Assistant Drum Major Jesse Wells. And we are your Arkansas Tech University Band of Distinction!
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back to the field the Dardanelle High School Marching Band. Today marks the 24th anniversary of the September 11th attacks, a day that forever changed our nation. We pause to remember the lives lost, the families impacted, and the heroes who rode in the face of unimaginable tragedy. On this solemn day, we honor the spirit of unity, resilience, and hope that continues to define the American people. Please join us in reflection as the combined bands of Arkansas Tech University and Dardanelle High School perform America the Beautiful, a tribute to our nation, and the enduring strength and sacrifice of all those who remember today.
Arkansas Tech leads 23-0 back in 3 minutes with the second half. This is Wonder Boys football.
Give yourself a hand, man. Hey, the core values of our program, the motto of our program is what? Go to work. Each and every day, you gotta go to work. We've gotta go out there and do our job at an elite level. Pride, tradition, history, what it takes to be a Wonder Boy, what it takes to wear that green and gold. 959 and VVR. That's who we are. We're gonna go out there and put it on the field for 60 minutes. Do you guys understand?
Yes, sir.
Do you guys understand?
Yes, sir.
Green and Gold Nation, let's go to work. We are!
At St. Mary's, we're excited to introduce the Da Vinci Xi surgical robot, an innovative technology designed to enhance precision, flexibility, and control in the operating room. The system has 3 key components. First, the surgeon console. This is where the surgeon sits, viewing a high-definition 3D image of the surgical area while controlling the instruments with precision. Next is the patient cart, positioned next to the patient on the operating table. The robotic instruments move in real time, mimicking the natural motion of a human hand, but with a greater range of motion for improved accuracy. Finally, the vision cart seamlessly connects the system, providing a crystal clear, magnified 3D view for enhanced visualization. While the Da Vinci Xi is an advanced tool, it's always 100% controlled by the surgeon. This means greater precision, smaller incisions, and potentially faster recovery times for our patients. As we celebrate 100 years of serving the River Valley, we're proud to bring the latest surgical technology to our community. The Da Vinci Xi is just one way we're looking ahead to the future of healthcare at St. Mary's. To learn more, visit stmarysregional.com.
Are you ready to get in on the action at Arkansas Tech? Join us for a campus tour and see firsthand why we're the perfect fit for you. Explore the state-of-the-art facilities, meet our friendly faculty and staff, and discover the vibrant student life that awaits. As a bonus, we are now giving bilingual tours in Spanish.
¿Te gustaría conocer el campus de Arkansas Tech? Contáctanos hoy y descubre por qué esta universidad es el lugar donde comienzan los sueños grandes. From our beautiful campus to our endless opportunities, there's something for everyone at ATU. Visit atu.edu/admissions to schedule your tour today and to start your journey to success.
100 years ago, St. Mary's opened its doors with one goal: making communities healthier. For a century, we've been more than a hospital. We've been the place where babies take their first breaths, where neighbors care for neighbors, and where innovation meets compassion. From a time before antibiotics to advanced surgical technology, our mission has never changed: to care for you like family. St. Mary's Regional Health System, here for you yesterday, today, and tomorrow.
Seconds remain in the third quarter in Searcy. So we have 4 games on tap for Saturday. Southeast Oklahoma will be at Ouachita Baptist. That ought to be an interesting game. Southern Arkansas will be at Southern Nazarene. Henderson State travels to Oklahoma Baptist. And UA Monticello will be hosting East Central. East Central 1-0 on the season. They are the team that upset Ouachita last Thursday on that last field goal kick, as time expired on the clock. So there's going to be some good games on Saturday. If you got nothing going on, you might want to make a trip to one of these games.
Or if you got something going on, cancel that and go do that instead.
Yeah, just go do it. Just do it.
Liam Kinsella set to kick it away for Arkansas Tech to begin the second half with the Wonder Boys leading 23-0. Bit of a knuckleball kick fielded at the 12-yard line, brought out by Colin Thomas, and he's forced out of bounds on the near boundary, long about the 25-yard line, and that's where Northwestern Oklahoma State will go on offense. And Kelly, the last 4 quarters, the last 2 quarters at SWOSU, the first 2 quarters tonight, the Wonder Boys defense has not allowed a single point.
The defense has been playing very well. They're staying at home, making the proper reads, And the main thing that you see this year, and when they tackle, when they make contact, they wrap up. They don't just let go and let loose of running backs and receivers as we did have seen in the past.
Just 104 yards of total offense in that first half for Northwestern and only 5 first downs for the Rangers. They start from their own 26, hand off to Zeke Luna. Luna's got some running room left, tracked down from behind and tackled by Sam Jackson at the 38-yard line, so a gain of 12 on a little run to the left there by Zeke Luna, and the Rangers now have their 6th first down of the game.
Yeah, run a little trap play there.
So it brings the football out to the Rangers 38. Wonder Boys only had 3 down linemen on that first play. They go back to more of their standard look with 4 defensive linemen here on first down and 10 from the 38. Little pitch ahead to Wilson. Wilson trying to get the corner around the right edge. Tackled again by Sam Jackson. But again, it's a big gainer for Northwestern as the Rangers have come out and picked up 2 first downs on the first 2 snaps of the second half. And they're all the way out to their own 48-yard line.
They've come out with a sense of purpose right now.
Gain of 10 yards, little pitch forward to Henry Wilson. It goes as a completed forward pass for Caleb Deal. And now Deal will work from the shotgun on first down and 10 from his own 48. 2 receivers stacked to the right side, 2 receivers left. 13:49 to go in the third quarter. Man in motion is Royal Kyle. They hand it off to Luna. Zeke Luna into Arkansas Tech territory and fighting his way down to the 46-yard line of Arkansas Tech, a gain of 6. And the Rangers have come out with some renewed spirit here to begin the third quarter.
No, they're just driving it down the field at the moment.
Gain of 6 makes it 2nd down and 4 at the Arkansas Tech 46. See if the Wonder Boys defense can stiffen here with 13:19 to go in the third. Caleb Deal is in the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Fakes to Luna, rolling right, looking downfield, throwing short and complete to his tight end, Caleb Cornell. Cornell has the Northwestern first down, tackled at the 38-yard line. Sam Jackson and Jackson Phillips in on that stop for Arkansas Tech. The gain on the play is 8 on 2nd down and 4, and the Rangers have it 1st and 10 at the Arkansas Tech 38. The Rangers have not made it much further than this so far tonight down the field with their drives. Arkansas Tech defense looking for a stop now after Northwestern has really taken it to the Wonder Boys here on the first several snaps of the third quarter. Pitch ahead, it is caught by Royal Kyle, and then the quarterback, Caleb Deal, made the tackle.
Not sure that was planned.
No, that's not how they drew it up.
I don't think that was, looked like he kind of bobbled the snap, and it just.
Well, I think it was another one of those little forward pitch throws.
Yeah.
And Royal Kyle, but I think Caleb Deal kind of thought second about it when he let it go. He wasn't sure that Kyle was going to get there.
No.
And so then Caleb Deal, his momentum took him forward as he started trying to reel that football back in, and he ended up diving into his receiver, Royal Kyle.
He started reaching for it.
It was a completed pass for a loss back to the 41, a loss of 3 on the play. Now Deal in all kinds of trouble, gets away from Whitmore, rolling to his right. He's going to be able to throw it away as he gets outside the tackle box and throws it away, but Israel Whitmore very nearly had him sacked for a big loss.
I got a feeling we may have ineligibles downfield.
There's definitely a penalty flag over on the far side. If it is against Northwestern, I would not be surprised to see the Wonder Boys decline the penalty and accept the outcome of the play, which would be an incomplete pass and 3rd down and 13. Would not be a bad choice here for the Wonder Boys if that is the situation. Roy Thompson, the Wonder Boys head coach, is getting the call from the official, and he does say decline. Wonder Boys will decline the penalty. They will accept the incomplete pass.
The illegal shift was the play. Would have been a 5-yard penalty.
And so that will set up 3rd down and 13 now for Northwestern Oklahoma State. After the good pressure on the quarterback there by Israel Whitmore led to the incompletion. Rangers huddle up. It will be Caleb Deal at quarterback with 3 receivers to his right, 1 to his left, into the wide side of the field. Rangers need the Arkansas Tech 28 for the first down. Henry Wilson in motion. Deal looking for him, throws complete at the 41, makes a man miss, makes another man miss. Tackle made for Arkansas Tech by Jackson Jennings at the 33-yard line. The gain is 8. It'll bring up 4th down and 5 for Northwestern Oklahoma State. They spotted the 32, so it's a gain of 9 and 4th down and 4 now. 4th down and 4 for the Rangers, and they look like they will go for it.
Let's get a stop here.
For Northwestern Oklahoma State, it's the first 4th down conversion try of the season. They did not try one against Harding. They did not try one in the first half tonight. So on 4th down and 4 from the Arkansas Tech 32, the Rangers will go for it. They need the 28. 11-14 to go in the third. Arkansas Tech leading 23-0. Rangers trying to get back in this game. Deal takes the snap, looks right, throws right, batted down at the line of scrimmage. The Wonder Boys will take over on downs. It was Jackson Phillips, the freshman defensive lineman for Arkansas Tech University out of Kilgore, Texas, a graduate of Kilgore High School, with the pass deflection to get the football back for Arkansas Tech.
That was a bend but don't break attitude on that drive.
It takes us to a timeout on the field. 11 minutes and 5 seconds to play, third quarter, from Simmons Bank Field at Thone Stadium in Russellville. Arkansas Tech 23, Northwestern Oklahoma State 0. Back to the Alathus Realty broadcast booth in 1 minute. This is Wonder Boys football on the EAB Sports Network.
Stella Manor Nursing and Rehabilitation provides skilled professional care in a compassionate, supportive, and comfortable atmosphere. Whether it's long-term care, a short-term respite, or 24-hour skilled nursing, Stella Manor offers compassionate, professional support in a comfortable, family-like setting. With a full therapy program, hospice partnerships, and director-led activities every day, your loved one receives care that goes beyond the basics. Call or visit today to see the difference compassion makes at Stella Manor Nursing and Rehabilitation.
Hey everybody, Dr. Blaine Leeds here down at the dental office. Did you know that we're a Platinum Elite provider with Invisalign? That means that we've completed so many cases that they give us special pricing that we can pass on to you, like $100 a month and 100% financing through our relationship with Two Front Orthodontics. That's $100 a month, 100% financing, or $500 off with a back-to-school special you can choose at Dr. Blaine Leeds. Live, love, smile. With approved credit.
Darion Crooms, the man in motion for Arkansas Tech. Handoff to Bryson Rowland. Rowland was going to run off his right tackle, then bounces it outside and steps out of bounds across the 35-yard line. We'll see where they spot the football here. Looks like they're saying about the 37, and that would make it a gain of 5 for Arkansas Tech. Bryson Rowland's 8th carry of the night for 85 yards and a touchdown. The touchdown, a 63-yard run on the first play from scrimmage tonight, and the Wonder Boys have been in the lead ever since. It's now 23-0 Arkansas Tech early in the third quarter. Wonder Boys trying to start 2-0. Jack Dawson's pass complete to the near side for Scout Brazil. Brazil will have a Dr. Blaine Leeds DDS first down. Dr. Blaine Leeds DDS, home of the Invisalign 100 program, 100% financing, $100 a month with approved credit. The completion moves the football out to the 48-yard line on a gain of 11. Jack Dawson now 12 of 21 for 110 yards and 2 touchdowns, and he will take the snap on 1st and 10 from the Tech 48. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Man in motion, Darion Crooms. Hand off to Rowland. Rowland running right and won't get much. Wrapped up at the point of attack by Braden Darrell.
Maybe back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, if I don't know if he does or not, but if Braden Darrell has a brother, you know what his name is? You know what his last name is?
No.
Probably Darrell.
Darrell?
You know what his other brother's last name probably is?
Darrell?
Darrell. If he has to. I don't know if he has to or not. We'd have to ask him. No gain on the play. It's 2nd down and 10. Got to be really old to get that reference. I'm sorry. Luckily, Kelly is, so he got it.
Yeah.
Two receivers
I
right, 2 to the left.
Exactly what you were talking about.
Jack Dawson, the quarterback, on 2nd down and 10. Takes the snap. Here comes the blitz. It is incomplete and almost intercepted.
Oh, mercy.
That was a jailbreak up the middle. Wonder Boys are trying to set up a screen, but Jamel Chambers, the sophomore defensive back, was ready on the outside. He almost picked it off.
Northwest defense read that one to perfection.
Makes it 3rd down and 10.
Well, almost. They dropped the interception.
So it's 3rd down and 10, Arkansas Tech from its own 48. The Wonder Boys 1 out of 8 on 3rd down conversion tries in the first half. I know that offensive coordinator Kevin Weavers was not happy about that. We got a chance to visit with him briefly at halftime. Pass across the middle is caught, and there's the 3rd down conversion and more as Jared Long has the Dr. Blaine Leeds DDS first down all the way down to the Northwestern Oklahoma State 33-yard line. That's a gain of 19 yards, and the Wonder Boys have their 14th first down of the night, and more importantly, they are back in Ranger territory as we go under 9 minutes to play in the third quarter, with the Wonder Boys trying to add to a 23-0 lead.
A lot of options here with the 1st and 10 this deep into the territory.
Jack Dawson fakes the handoff. Quarterback keeper around left end, makes the man miss, and then wisely lowers his head to avoid a big hit from Northwestern's Braden Darrell at the 29-yard line. The gain is 4, and it'll be 2nd down and 6 for Arkansas Tech. Reminder, 9 days from tonight, we will be in Arkadelphia. 7 p.m. kickoff at Cliff Harris Stadium in Arkadelphia as the Wonder Boys will take on Ouachita Baptist. A bit of a homecoming for Roy Thompson, who is the defensive coordinator for the Tigers, before coming to Arkansas Tech as our new head coach this season.
What are you thinking, the Burger Barn?
Hey, there's a lot of good choices down there. 3rd down, and I should say 2nd down and 7 for Arkansas Tech. 2nd down and 7 from the 30. Jack Dawson takes the snap. Throws across the middle. It is incomplete. Looked like he was going to throw across the middle. Actually threw left for Jared Long, and it falls incomplete. And that'll bring up 3rd down and 7. And while they get set for the next play, let's pause 10 seconds for station ID. This is Arkansas Tech football on the EAB Sports Network.
KCJC Dardanelle Russellville. Ladies and gentlemen, this is River Country. KCJC, an EAB Media Group radio station.
So the Wonder Boys just picked up a 3rd down conversion a moment ago. Now they need another one on 3rd down and 7 from the Northwestern 30-yard line. Dawson with the snap. Dawson with time. Now rolls right. Being pursued from behind. He will run for it toward the far boundary. Forced out of bounds short of the line to gain. They will say he stepped out of bounds at the 27-yard line after a gain of 3. And that will make it 4th down and 4 for Arkansas Tech. And here comes Logan Tymason.
Little field goal time.
Logan Tymason and the field goal unit coming onto the field. And this will be a bit of a long kick here. This will be a 44-yard try for Logan Tymason. If he is successful on it, it'll be his longest make as a collegiate kicker. He had a 40-yard field goal last week at Southwestern Oklahoma State. This will be a 44-yard try from the right hash mark, kicking toward the north goal posts, the Burkle berm, and the Hull building. Gregor Jones' snap is on target. Caden Rose's hold is down. Tymason's kick is on its way. It is long enough, and it is wide right. Just a little too much hook on that one, and he missed it wide right for the left-footed kicker, and the Wonder Boys failed to come up with points. With 7 minutes and 22 seconds remaining in the 3rd quarter, the score remains Arkansas Tech 23 and Northwestern Oklahoma State 0 as the Rangers will take over from their own 27-yard line. Wonder Boys defense back onto the field. Jackson Jennings, Israel Whitmore, Vershad Richardson, and Tyler Mosley will be the defensive linemen. Jiron Stewart, Sam Jackson, and Julian Lopez the linebackers. In the secondary, I see Kylan Kreit. I see Diego Sanchez at a safety. Jonah Brown is the other safety. And the cornerback on the near side will be Trey Howard.
Timothy, he had the distance, just a little to the right.
So it's 1st down and 10 for Northwestern from its own 27. Caleb Deal will be the quarterback for the Rangers. Joined in the backfield by Luna. He gives to Zeke Luna. Luna tries the middle, and they push the pile out over the 30-yard line up to the 31.
Well, go and give him 32-yard line.
Tackle for Arkansas Tech by Sam Jackson and Jackson Jennings. And Kelly, that feels like our first opportunity to say this year, we sure wish they'd put it back in the rule book that you can't aid the runner.
No.
Wouldn't that be a beautiful thing? Gain of 5.
Trying to keep up with the NFL guys.
Gain of 5. 2nd down and 5 for Northwestern from its own 32. Deal hands it off, bouncing it outside right. Shaking through one tackle and getting out over the 35-yard line. It is Zeke Luna.
He willed himself to a 1st down there.
A gain of 6 out to the Northwestern 38-yard line. And it'll be 1st down and 10 Rangers from there. 6 minutes and 31 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Arkansas Tech 23, Northwestern Oklahoma State 0, just as it was at halftime. Jack Dawson has thrown 2 touchdown passes for the Wonder Boys. Bryson Rowland has a touchdown run. And Logan Tymason has made a field goal. Back in the game at quarterback is going to still be Caleb Deal now. He runs right with it and is wrapped up in the backfield, taken down for a loss by Diego Sanchez as he tackles Deal. Deal stopped back at the 37-yard line. That is a loss of 1. And it brings up 2nd down and 11 for Northwestern.
Over in Searcy, the start of the 4th quarter, it's Harding 38, Southwest Oklahoma 0.
So it appears as if the nationally 2nd-ranked Bisons will improve to 2-0 on the season. The Wonder Boys trying to do the same here tonight on this Thursday evening.
They did improve their passing yards. They're up to 40 yards now passing.
Caleb Deal in the shotgun on 2nd down and 11. Here comes the blitz from Jonah Brown, and he takes him down. Jonah Brown came through undetected from the left side on the blitz from the secondary. Nobody ever saw him coming, including the quarterback, Caleb Deal. A perfectly timed blitz called by defensive coordinator Frank Espy, and it results in a loss all the way back to the Northwestern Oklahoma State 27-yard line, a loss of 10 on the quarterback sack. And now Northwestern way behind the sticks. 3rd down and 21 from its own 27-yard line.
Well, you pegged that one right, Sam. They didn't even see that coming. I mean, a well-timed play call right there.
In the shotgun, it is Caleb Deal. I'm not sure they've got a 3rd and 21 play. 2 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. They throw it to the near side. It is caught, but short of the line to gain.
That's a really good catch.
Diego Sanchez undercut the receiver. Colin Thomas took him down as he made the catch at the 43-yard line. It was a gain of 16. It is now 4th down and 5 for the Rangers.
Well, give him credit. That was a great catch.
And Cale Purvis will check in to punt it away for Northwestern Oklahoma State, as that safety blitz by Jonah Brown, the key play on that possession, in forcing Northwestern Oklahoma State into this punting situation. Carl Dell Sermons, who has had 2 punt returns for a touchdown, called back by penalty in the first 2 weeks of the season, waits at his own 22-yard line. Purvis's punt is away, angled toward the near sideline. It will take one big bounce and go out of bounds. They spot it out at the 26-yard line of Arkansas Tech.
No flags.
That makes it a 31-yard punt, and it takes us to a timeout on the field. 3:52 to go in the 3rd quarter. Arkansas Tech in control, 23-0. Back to the Alathus Realty broadcast booth in 1 minute. This is Wonder Boys football on the EAB Sports Network.
Johnny Storian with a thought from Alathus Realty. With years of experience, knowledge, and a network of relationships, they ensure you'll get the most for your house. So when it comes time to put that property on the market or begin looking for that next dream home you have, don't delay. Call Brent Preddy and the professionals at Alathus Realty Russellville, 968-5668, or check them out, russellvilleliving.com.
As a dentist, giving patients a beautiful smile is what I love to do. But the business side can be challenging. Luckily, First State Bank understands. They provide financial tools that make banking convenient and flexible. And the service I get is second to none. From equipment loans to cash management solutions, they give me the freedom to focus on my patients, not my payroll. Now that's something to smile about.
Come see us at First State Bank in Russellville or Fayetteville for local personalized banking.
3 minutes and 52 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. Arkansas Tech 23, Northwestern Oklahoma State 0, and the Wonder Boys back on offense after the punt by the Rangers. Wonder Boys shift now, just ahead of the snap of the football. They send 4 receivers right. Jack Dawson awaits the snap. Dawson claps his hands, takes the snap, hands it off, running up the middle, out over the 30 and up to the 33-yard line.
Almost broke it loose.
Tracy Daniels, the freshman from Russellville, on the carry. Tackle made by Aiden Lewis.
That was a good play. Shifted all the defenders over to the one side.
There is an injured Ranger on the play. Here in the Alathus Realty broadcast booth, we will step aside.
You've worked hard and dreamed big. Now it's time to take the next step. And Arkansas Tech is here to support you at every step of the way. Here at Arkansas Tech, you're more than a student. You're part of a community that believes in you. So, apply today. Our application for undergraduate admission is completely free, and the good news is when you apply, you're automatically considered for academic scholarships. So don't miss out. Visit atu.edu/apply to unlock your potential.
Map out your future. Whether you're interested in academic pathways, training programs, or a career in the armed forces, this event has something for you. For more information, call us at 479-968-0343.
Looks like a leg cramp for the injured Northwestern Oklahoma State Ranger. Gives us a chance to remind you that coming up on Thursday, September 25th, 2 weeks from tonight, it'll be the Watson Classical Guitar Series concert featuring Anna Vidovich. That'll be Thursday, September 25th at 7:30 p.m. at Witherspoon Auditorium. Dr. John Watson and his wife Trudy are such great advocates and supporters of this classical guitar series. Once a year, they bring in one of the leading classical guitarists from around the world, and certainly no exception this year. Anna Vidovich back for her third visit at the Watson Classical Guitar Series. She previously performed at Arkansas Tech in 2014 and 2015, and if you check her out on YouTube, literally tens of millions of people have watched her perform on YouTube. She's also performed at most of the cultural capitals around the world, and she will be performing here, and best of all, it is free of charge thanks to Dr. Watson and his family. The Watson Classical Guitar Series concert starring Anna Vidovich on Thursday, September 25th, 7:30 p.m. at Witherspoon Auditorium. The injured Ranger off the field, and now it is Jack Dawson ready for the snap on second down. He will hand it off. Running room left. Again, the tackle is made by Aiden Lewis. And again, the ball carrier for Arkansas Tech is Tracy Daniels, out very close to first down yardage. Now the line judge says move those chains. It is a gain for the line to gain of 4 yards for Tracy Daniels, and it is another Dr. Blaine Leeds DDS first down. Dr. Blaine Leeds DDS, home of the Invisalign 100 program, 100% financing, $100 a month with approved credit. First and 10 Tech from its own 36. Dawson fakes the handoff, looking to throw down the middle, has Sermons. Sermons makes the catch, and he is on his way to the end zone. A 64-yard touchdown pass from Jack Dawson to Carl Dell Sermons, and the Arkansas Tech Wonder Boys are up by 29 late in the third quarter in Russellville.
Well, you talk about a perfect pass. He had all the time in the world, just waited on him to break open, get a little separation from the defender, and put it right there in the breadbasket.
And the Northwestern Oklahoma State secondary was no match for the speed of Carl Dell Sermons, a freshman wide receiver for Arkansas Tech University out of Monroe, Louisiana. The extra point by Tymason is good, and our new score with 2 minutes and 47 seconds remaining in the third quarter is Arkansas Tech 30 and Northwestern Oklahoma State 0 in the Alathus Realty broadcast booth. We step aside for 30 seconds. This is Wonder Boys football on the EAB Sports Network.
Are you working hard to feed your family on a budget? Visit Chicken Mart to get all your Crispitos, pizza sticks, restaurant quality chicken nuggets, strips, wings, and fries all in one stop, and lots of opportunity purchases that are so good they may never come back. Check out Chicken Mart in 2 convenient locations before you go grocery shopping and see what they have for your family. Chicken Mart's been serving the River Valley since 1983 and still going strong. Visit 1808 South Arkansas Avenue or 106 Weir Road in Russellville. Chicken Mart, your chicken and more store.
2 minutes and 47 seconds remaining in the third quarter, and Arkansas Tech now firmly in control of this one, 30-0. As the kickoff by Liam Kinsella will be fielded by Henry Wilson at the 8-yard line. Little stutter step over the 15-20 spin move, but he spins right into the waiting arms of Arkansas Tech University coverage man there with the stop. It was Prestavian Washington, a freshman out of West Monroe, Louisiana. It'll be first down and 10 for Northwestern from its own 20-yard line, with the Wonder Boys now leading 30-0 after that 3-play, 74-yard scoring drive that took just 1 minute and 5 seconds and was punctuated by the 64-yard touchdown pass from Jack Dawson to Carl Dell Sermons, and the Wonder Boys lead it by 30.
Do we have any players from North, South, or East Monroe?
We may need to go find some, based on what we've seen here tonight from a couple of gentlemen from that neck of the woods.
Bring them all in.
First and 10, Northwestern from its own 20, little option play left. They pitch it out to Eli Martinez, who gets his first carry of the night, and he did not enjoy it because he got a chance to meet Tyreek Taiwo, and Taiwo drilled him for a loss of 1 back to the 19. It'll be second down and 11 for Northwestern.
Ooh, solid tackle. Tyreek, 6'2", 210.
A special greeting to our friends down on the 4th floor, down in the Dobson Suite here at Simmons Bank Field at Thone Stadium in Russellville. The members of the newly formed Fight On Society downstairs on the 4th floor, along with some more special guests of Dr. Russell Jones, the 13th president.
A good time watching this game, as we are.
I feel like they are enjoying themselves. I've got that feeling. 3 receivers left, 2 to the right. as we go under 2 minutes to play in the third quarter. Here comes the blitz. Pass is complete across the middle to Ivory Willwright. Willwright is forced out of bounds over the 30-yard line up to the 32, a gain of 13, and that will move the chains for Northwestern Oklahoma State. The 10th first down of the night for the Rangers. They've now got about 175 yards of total offense compared to 325 for Arkansas Tech, and it's first down and 10 Rangers from their own 32. Caleb Deal will be alone in the backfield this time. Now a man in motion. They pitch it ahead to him. A forward pass complete to Willwright, and Willwright is met and driven backwards. Hit made for Arkansas Tech by a couple of new faces in there defensively, as some of the younger guys getting a chance to get some snaps now defensively for Arkansas Tech. That stop was made by Aaron Gurley, a graduate student out of Glendale, Arizona, and a transfer from Northern Arizona. Also in on that stop was Bennett Roberts, a name we got to call a couple of times in the first half, as Bennett blocked 2 punts in the first half, and he may very well be the special teams player of the week in the Great American Conference this week based on that effort. Here comes the pressure on Deal. Deal will run for it, pursued toward the far sideline and forced out of bounds by the aforementioned Bennett Roberts for Arkansas Tech. They spot him out at the 39-yard line as Deal able to scramble for a gain of some 6 yards. And it'll bring up third down and 3 for Northwestern Oklahoma State. The line of scrimmage is the 39 of the Rangers. The line to gain is the 42. 28 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Arkansas Tech 30, Northwestern Oklahoma State 0. Rangers break the huddle. And on third down and 3, Caleb Deal awaits the snap. 4 receivers right, 1 to his left. 4 receivers right into the wide side of the field. Deal rolling right, throwing. It is caught right at the line to gain.
Looks like he probably got it, though.
Tyreek Taiwo with the tackle on Ivory Willwright.
He knew just what he needed, and he got it.
Willwright with his 4th reception of the night. It is a first down for Northwestern, and it is the final play of the third quarter. 15 minutes remaining here tonight at Simmons Bank Field at Thone Stadium in Russellville, and so far it has been all Wonder Boys. Arkansas Tech 30, Northwestern Oklahoma State 0. In the Alathus Realty broadcast booth, we step aside for 30 seconds. This is Wonder Boys football on the EAB Sports Network.
At Union Bank in Russellville, we're not just your bank, we're your neighbors. We know your name, your story, and we're here to help you write the next chapter. Big banks treat you like a number, we treat you like family. Our Union team is right here with you, local, trusted, and always personal, offering a wide array of accounts designed for your lifestyle and with all the latest digital banking tools. Union Bank, come see us downtown in the 500 building. Jason McGee and Jeff Smith are rooted in Russellville and focused on you. Union Bank, member FDIC.
We head to the fourth quarter. Arkansas Tech 30 and Northwestern Oklahoma State 0. As the Wonder Boys defense returns to the field, C.J. Palmer is in the secondary, as is Cameron Holmes. Checking in now to play a little bit also for the Wonder Boys defensively is Kenneth Yates. And Northwestern Oklahoma State has it first down and 10 at its own 42-yard line as we begin the fourth quarter. 3 down linemen for the Wonder Boys. Deal fakes the handoff, runs right, and gains a couple. Running right before he was met and taken to the turf by, among others, for Arkansas Tech, Trey Trigg, a junior defensive lineman out of Brandon, Mississippi, and a transfer from Coahoma Community College. Stop made at the, let's call it the 43. Gain of 1, and it's second down and 9, or second down and a short 8 if you prefer, for Northwestern Oklahoma State. Deal in the shotgun, joined in the backfield by a lone setback. Sends his tight end in motion. Deal takes the snap, fakes the handoff, throws incomplete to the near side. He was trying to find that tight end, the motion man, Micah Tarbell.
Yeah, he had to get rid of that pass pretty quick.
Good pressure by the Wonder Boys, forcing the incompletion. And it is third down and 9 for Northwestern Oklahoma State from its own 43-yard line. Now it's definitely back at the 43-yard line. Now he's going to give him that foot back.
Hey, it's a game of inches.
It is, or feet or something. 14 minutes and 16 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. Tech leading 30-0. Wonder Boys trying to improve to 12-1 in the GAC era against Northwestern and 18-4 all-time against the Rangers. Arkansas Tech 10-2 all-time in home games against the Rangers, including 10 wins in a row against Northwestern here in Russellville. Pass to the near side is caught, but it'll be well short of the line to gain. C.J. Palmer there defensively for Arkansas Tech, along with Elijah Wilkerson.
Yeah, they tried the same play. Same result, too. No gain.
Ivory Willwright with the reception that time. And on 4th down and 10, the play went for a loss of 1 back to the 42. It's 4th down and 10 for the Rangers. And they will call upon Cale Purvis to punt it away.
Let's see if we can run one back with no penalties.
I'm going to give him a piece of advice here. Don't kick it toward Carl Dell Sermons would be my advice to him. Purvis's punt is away.
Well, they didn't.
It is away from Sermons. Takes a big Northwestern bounce.
Oh, that's not good.
Big bounce and roll.
Down to the 5.
Just gives the offense a chance to take more time off the clock.
Let's get a 95-yard drive.
Absolutely. 13 minutes and 28 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. The punt by Purvis travels some 53 yards.
That was a very good punt.
The last 18 or so yards of that was bounce and roll.
No, we don't count that.
Oh, absolutely. It all counts.
That's like golf. You don't. You do not write looks down on the scorecard.
No, you don't. And goodness knows, I don't want to write down just how far the ball carries. I need all of that. All of that, please.
You like that hard ground.
Oh, goodness, yeah. I did.
Get that roll. Get that roll.
Saddest person in Pope County is me when it rains in the summertime. I need that roll. First down and 10, Arkansas Tech from its own 5. Jack Dawson in the shotgun. Man in motion. Handed off to him. Cutting it upfield is Sermons. They try to spin him down. That could have been a horse collar tackle, perhaps.
It sure looked strange.
It was in the vicinity of one if it wasn't one.
Yeah, he was spinning for sure.
Gain of 4 up to the 9.
But no call.
It'll be
play on.
Second down, and let's call it. I think they actually ended up spotting that ball at the 6. So that's a gain of 3 to the 9. So that's second down and 7 from the 9-yard line for Arkansas Tech. Clock rolling, now under 13 minutes to play. Northwestern with 6 men crowding the line of scrimmage. Dawson throws to the near sideline looking for Long, and he makes the catch.
Great catch.
Jared Long over the head of the defensive back for Northwestern. It was well covered by Christian Hollins.
We've got something going on back here.
Jack Dawson slow to get up as he took a big hit just as he let go of that football.
They said we had an ineligible downfield.
Dawson's going to head to the sideline. Jack Dawson is going to check out here after absorbing that big hit. He is in pain. He's able to get to the sideline under his own power. Cecily Rideau, one of the athletic trainers for Arkansas Tech, is going to take a look at Jack Dawson. Hopefully he just got the wind knocked out of him there. After he took the big hit, after letting go of that pass for Jared Long, the penalty is against Arkansas Tech. And that wipes out the completion to Jared Long. That's a little salt in the wound there for Dawson. Not only did he take the big hit, they end up wiping out the play on the penalty against Arkansas Tech. Moves the football back to the 5-yard line. And from there, it'll be second down and 11 for Arkansas Tech. The new quarterback for the Wonder Boys is Carter Hensley. He has completed his only pass attempt tonight for 11 yards. Duke Walden, the head athletic trainer at Arkansas Tech, is now assisting in the evaluation of Jack Dawson. Looks like he's going to take him into the tent. Handoff, running around right end for the Wonder Boys, cutting it upfield. Miles West into the third level of the defense and down the near sideline. He's all the way out to midfield before Aiden Lewis can track him down. They will spot Miles West down at the Northwestern Oklahoma State 46-yard line. It is a Dr. Blaine leads DDS first down, and it is a 49-yard run for Miles West. And that matches the longest run of his college football career, matching a 49-yard run he had as a freshman at Minot State back in 2023. And it moves the football into Northwestern territory.
Now, he was running north and south.
Once he cut it upfield.
He cut it up.
Hand off to West. West running left. Penalty flag flies. Got a
little hold.
Hold on Arkansas Tech. And so it'll be first down and 20. And the new line of scrimmage will be the Arkansas Tech 44-yard line.
I guess that's how he got around the corner.
It helped. The penalty against Arkansas Tech is just the 4th of the game for 39 yards. And if the Wonder Boys can avoid very many more infractions here in the final 11 minutes and 47 seconds, I can assure you that is one of the things that head coach Roy Thompson will be most pleased with after the Wonder Boys really struggled in the penalty category last week at Southwestern Oklahoma State when they accumulated 121 yards of penalties on 13 infractions. So much improved so far tonight in that category. Carter Hensley persists at quarterback, takes the snap, throws across the middle, catch made by Jared Long, and he takes a big hit. He took a big hit from Aiden Lewis, but he gets up with the football and appears to be no worse for the wear. Easy for me to say. Tackle made at the 47-yard line. And from there, the Wonder Boys will face second down and 17 after a gain of 3. Most importantly, the clock continues to roll. Down under 11 minutes to go with Arkansas Tech leading 30-0. Wonder Boys were ahead 23-0 at halftime. Hensley throws far side, catch made by Isaiah Kendall. Tackle made for Northwestern Oklahoma State by Ben Heidebrecht.
Good job of hanging on to that thing.
The catch made at the Northwestern 43-yard line, short of the line to gain.
3rd and 7 now.
Pickup of 10 yards on second down and 17, now 3rd and 7. Line to gain is the Northwestern 36. Very much in a 4-down territory spot on the field probably though here. If the Wonder Boys are unable to convert on 3rd down, Tech just 2 out of 10 on 3rd down conversion tries so far tonight. Hensley under pressure, throws deep, and it is incomplete. Good pressure on the quarterback there for Northwestern.
Yeah, he had to get rid of it.
Rock Showmaker came in and applied that pressure, and now the Wonder Boys are going to elect to punt it away up by 30 and facing 4th down and 7. Maybe if they might have got 2, 3, 4 yards there on 3rd down, they might have thought about going for it, but 4th down and 7 is just too big of a chance.
Get a little end over end punt here. See if we can pin them deep.
Angus Greaves is the punter for Arkansas Tech, the freshman from Australia. Gets the punt away. It is that end over ender, and it is caught by the Wonder Boys at the 10-yard line, so it'll be a 33-yard punt. Providing the coverage for Arkansas Tech was Jonah Brown. And it takes us to a timeout on the field. Exactly 10 minutes remaining in Russellville. Arkansas Tech 30, Northwestern Oklahoma State 0. Back to the Alathus Realty broadcast booth in 1 minute. This is Wonder Boys football on the EAB Sports Network.
Why trust River Valley Tinting and Glass? Well, River Valley Tinting and Glass is a family-owned business, and they take care of their customers like family too. So remember, your local auto, residential, and commercial glass and tinting company, River Valley Tinting and Glass. Check out their work on Facebook or call 890-5839 to get an estimate. Or you could always come by 2202 East 2nd Street to see all they can do for you. From a business you can trust, River Valley Tinting and Glass.
It's John here at Huntington Learning Center in Russellville, and I'm excited to share how we're making a real difference for families right here in the River Valley. Parents are saying things to us like, my child is finally excited to learn again. Whether your student needs to catch up, stay sharp, or boost a good ACT score even higher, Huntington's personalized programs can help them thrive.
Call Huntington Learning Center at 1-800-CAN-LEARN or visit huntingtonhelps.com today.
A good report on Arkansas Tech starting quarterback Jack Dawson. He is back out of the tent, and he is still in possession of his helmet, which tells me he could come back into this game.
Yeah, he's on the headsets right now talking to the coaching staff.
Visiting with offensive coordinator Kevin Weavers up here in the booth. Northwestern with the football. Their 3rd-string quarterback is back in the game. He completes a pass to the near side for Henry Wilson. Wilson runs it out over the 30-yard line and up to about the 32. A gain of 21 on the completed pass from Beck Moss, who appeared briefly earlier tonight for the Rangers. Now he's back in the game as we are under 10 minutes to go and Arkansas Tech leads 30-0. You might be wondering, has it been a long time since the Wonder Boys defense had a shutout? And the answer is no, it has not been a long time. The next to last game of last year, you might recall, over in Durant. The Wonder Boys won a game 6-0 behind a phenomenal effort by the Wonder Boys defense that day.
That was a really good defensive effort.
About as good as I've ever seen the Wonder Boys play defensively was that game at Southeastern. And these first 2 games this year have been awfully darn good as well, as the Wonder Boys now have gone 5 consecutive quarters without allowing a point.
You know, you talk about a lot of bend and no break in that game in Durant.
Gain for Northwestern is out to the 37-yard line. Pickup of 5, and it'll be 2nd down and 5 now for the Rangers. As Arkansas Tech closing in on an 11th consecutive home win over Northwestern Oklahoma State. The Rangers have not won here in Russellville since it was called Burkle Field back in 1987. Beck Moss in the shotgun. And fakes the handoff, rolls to his right, and throws incomplete down the field on the far sideline. He was trying to find Henry Wilson. Henry Wilson, a senior wide receiver for Northwestern Oklahoma State out of Chicago, Illinois, and he has definitely acquitted himself very well here tonight. He's been impressive in a couple of different phases of the game, offense and special teams. Could not get to that one, though. And it brings up 3rd down for Northwestern Oklahoma State. The Rangers are 2 out of 11 on 3rd down conversion tries tonight. Beck Moss in the shotgun on 3rd down from his own 37, needs the 42, passes to the far side, intercepted, picked off at the 37-yard line and down the far sideline and into the end zone for Arkansas Tech. It is Diego Sanchez with his 2nd career interception return for a touchdown, and they've both come against Northwestern Oklahoma State. He picked one off and took it back 62 yards a year ago in Alva, and he does it to the Rangers again here tonight in Russellville.
Man, he was on that pass. He read that perfectly.
We'll wait and see officially. I had it for about 37 yards on that return of that interception by Diego Sanchez. Logan Tymason will attempt the extra point. Here with 8:26 remaining, officially it'll go into the books as a 38-yard return of an interception by Diego Sanchez. Where's number 19 for Arkansas Tech, 6'3", 195, a sophomore out of Houston, Texas. Logan Tymason's extra point out of a hold by Caden Rose is on its way. It is good, and our new score with 8 minutes and 26 seconds remaining in the 4th quarter is Arkansas Tech 37 and Northwestern Oklahoma State 0 in the Alathus Realty broadcast booth. We step aside for 30 seconds. This is Wonder Boys football on the EAB Sports Network.
Back at the Farmers Co-op, and Mike Apple's along with us. Mike, whenever we're thinking about the Farmers Co-op, it's that variety that people love and the great selection that they'll find at their local co-op, East Main Russellville, also in Danville.
That's true. We have all the items for the farm and ranch, but we also have lawn and garden, pet supplies, just a very wide variety of products.
The Farmers Co-op in Russellville, exit 84 off Interstate 40, East Main Russellville, also in Danville.
37-0 Arkansas Tech after a 38-yard return of an interception by Diego Sanchez for a touchdown. And now Liam Kinsella set to kick it away for Arkansas Tech, as it has been all Wonder Boys here tonight in the home opener. And Roy Thompson's debut at Simmons Bank Field at Thone Stadium will be one to remember, as he will improve to 2-0 as the head coach of the Wonder Boys. And a showdown at Ouachita Baptist in the offing 9 days from tonight. Kickoff is fielded at the 3-yard line. Out over the 20-yard line and forced out of bounds at the 22 is Colin Thomas. I'm operating under the assumption it's Colin Thomas. Of course, in these days of duplicate numbers.
Sometimes triplicate.
Sometimes on special teams, it's difficult to know, especially if it's, in this case, they've got a wide receiver and a defensive back, both of whom wear number 9, so it's very difficult to know on special teams which one is which, but
keeps you on your toes.
No one asked my opinion. I don't blame them. I wouldn't ask my opinion either. 8 minutes and 21 seconds to go in the 4th quarter. Arkansas Tech leading 37-0.
So you're saying I can quit? Is that what you're saying?
It sounds like you've been looking for a reason.
Oh, I've been asking. I ask all the time.
Oh, but
it's usually in the form of a text message.
The problem is we just can't find a replacement of your caliber, Kelly. That's the real problem. The handoff goes to Luna. Zeke Luna runs right, and he's got a yard, maybe 2, out to the 23-yard line. clock rolling. It'll be down under 8 minutes before the Rangers can get organized and snap it again.
Well, probably if you climbed up the ladder just a little bit, 2 or 3 steps, you'll find a plethora.
Yeah, but here's the problem. For all of the the obvious faults, I haven't ever been compelled to go looking. I
appreciate that.
Absolutely. Second down and 9. Northwestern from its own 23-yard line. 7 minutes and 45 seconds to go.
Not sure my wife appreciates that.
Hand off to Luna. Luna around right end, forced toward the boundary. And they'll say he stepped out at the 32-yard line, which will be right at the line to gain, and they will move the chains. It'll be a first down for Northwestern Oklahoma State. The Rangers with their 13th first down of the night. Arkansas Tech, as we mentioned, will be at Ouachita Baptist in 9 days. That'll be a 7 p.m. kickoff on Saturday, September 20th. That means we'll be on the air here on the EAB Sports Network at 6:30 p.m. Beck Moss in the shotgun on 1st and 10 from his own 32. Hands it off to Zeke Luna. Luna tries the middle and was soon after wrapped up. Tyreek Taiwo was among the Wonder Boys in on that stop. Check the old binoculars here and see if we can get positive ID on the first man there. The first man there for Arkansas Tech was Bennett Roberts. And I'll tell you what, Bennett Roberts, just a freshman, but he's making a bid here tonight to earn himself some additional playing time.
Let's give it to him.
He's looked awfully good. The play goes out to the 34-yard line for a gain of 2. It's 2nd down and 8 for Northwestern. 3 receivers left, open field right into the short side of the field. They hand it off. Running around right end is Eli Martinez. Martinez is out of bounds, short of the first down marker. They've got him out at the 40 with a gain of 6. And it will bring up 3rd down and 2 for the Rangers from their own 40-yard line, down to 6 minutes and 29 seconds left in the ball game. Arkansas Tech leading 37-0. Northwestern Oklahoma State's next game will also be a 7 p.m. start on Saturday, September 20th. The Rangers will travel to Shawnee to take on Oklahoma Baptist University. And so our friend Dustin Goodnow, the voice of the Rangers, will get to make that perilous climb to the top of the press box there at Oklahoma Baptist and attempt to broadcast a game from up there, which is always a bit of a challenge. Gain of 1 to the 41. It'll bring up 4th down and 1 for Northwestern Oklahoma State. Ball carrier for the Rangers got 1 yard. It was Eli Martinez again.
Looks like they're going to go for it.
4th down and 1. They're going to send Caleb Deal back in as their quarterback now. The line of scrimmage is the Northwestern 41. The line to gain is the 42. We're down to 5 minutes and 27 seconds remaining.
Looks like a big old jumbo package.
Deal will take the snap. There is one wide out to the left you got to keep an eye on. He goes in motion. Deal on the quarterback keeper, runs straight ahead and will have the first down. Has the first down out to the 45-yard line, a pickup of 4. Little pushing and shoving at the end of that play. The last thing you want to do right now is make a bad choice and end up having to miss the first half of the next game.
Do not need that.
But everybody was able to maintain their composure to an adequate degree.
It did go final over in Searcy as Harding 55, Southwest Oklahoma 0.
The gain for Deal was 4 yards out to his own 45-yard line. Down to 4 minutes and 40 seconds to go. One thing this drive will do for Northwestern is definitely pad their final margin, their advantage in time of possession. They're going to have an edge in that category tonight. Handoff to Eli Martinez. He runs right and loses yardage. There's a penalty flag down. Play went for a loss of 1 back to the 44. Face mask against Arkansas Tech, and so that will move the football into Arkansas Tech territory. And the Wonder Boys shutout is in a little bit of peril now as the Rangers move into Arkansas Tech territory.
Bend but don't break. Here we go.
The new line of scrimmage will be the Wonder Boys 40, and this is right about the spot on the field where the Tech defense has gotten really tough tonight. You get to the Wonder Boys 40, and it's tough to make much more progress. At least that's been the case here this evening.
They get a little offended when you try to get close to that goal line.
Kind of gets them riled up a little bit.
Rile them up.
First down and 10 from the Arkansas Tech 40. awaiting the snap for Northwestern. And back in at quarterback is Beck Moss. He hands it off.
Not much, maybe a yard.
Down to the 39-yard line on the carry by Eli Martinez. Tackle made for Arkansas Tech by Diego Bledsoe, junior defensive lineman. Gain of 1 makes it 2nd down and 9, Northwestern at the Arkansas Tech 39. We're down to 3 minutes and 53 seconds left in the ball game. The Rangers have maintained possession now for almost 5 minutes on this drive. They took over at the 8:21 mark after the interception return for a touchdown by Arkansas Tech's Diego Sanchez gave the Wonder Boys the 37-0 lead they currently enjoy. Beck Moss in the shotgun on 2nd down and 9. Handoff, running between the tackles.
There you go.
They push the pile down to the 36, gain of 3. Among the Wonder Boys making that stop, Vershad Richardson. Also there for the Wonder Boys.
About 3rd and 6 now.
Jackson Jennings and Diego Sanchez. It is going to be 3rd down and 6 for the Rangers. The line of scrimmage is the Arkansas Tech 36.
And 4 down territory for sure.
As we go under 3 minutes remaining. Arkansas Tech will improve to 2-0. Northwestern Oklahoma State will fall to 0-2. Man in motion is the tight end. On 3rd down and 6. They hand it off. Martinez fighting for yardage. He gets 1 to the 35, but the Wonder Boys defense meets him there and drives him backward.
They will be going for it here.
The push led by linebacker Sam Jackson. Checking the defensive stats tonight. Jackson leads the way defensively for the Wonder Boys, now with 12 tackles on the night. Julian Lopez with 7 stops for the Wonder Boys.
Got a trivia question for you when we get a moment.
All right. Let's keep them in suspense for just a moment.
Oh, yeah.
4th down and 5 for Northwestern. Line of scrimmage is the Arkansas Tech 35.
Uh-oh.
Whistles.
Timeout.
And the Rangers want a timeout. We will step aside for 30 seconds. Wonder Boys in control. This is Arkansas Tech football on the EAB Sports Network.
The folks at Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air want to take a moment to not only thank you for your business, but also the opportunity to work for you and give your family whole house comfort. Every kind word that you put online and personal recommendation to your friends and family is appreciated. And customers like you are not only vital to their business, but vital to making our community as great as it is. From their family to yours, thank you from Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air.
All right, Kelly, I can't wait any longer.
I know. You can't even wait till the 2-minute warning.
Give us that trivia.
When is the last time we can say that the Wonder Boys are in a 2-way tie for first place?
I tell you what, it's been a minute. Maybe the 2015 season when they came within an eyelash of a conference championship.
Well, after tonight, that's what's going to be.
Absolutely.
We're in a 2-way tie. We're in a tie with Harding for first place.
Now, some other folks may catch us on Saturday. I need to add that to the conversation.
We're 2 days of paradise
but we're living in the now.
Living in the now.
Living the moment. That's what I say. 4th down and 5 for Northwestern Oklahoma State. Line of scrimmage is the Tech 35. 3 down linemen for the Wonder Boys. There's the snap. Beck Moss wants to pass. He throws to the far side. It is intercepted. Picked off by Tyreek Jones. Tyreek Jones down the far sideline, and he will go. It is a 64-yard interception return for a touchdown. The 2nd of the 4th quarter for the Wonder Boys, and Arkansas Tech is running away from the Rangers.
Mercy sakes.
Unofficially, a 64-yard return of an interception by Tyreek Jones. For Jones, it is his first career interception as a Wonder Boy, and he does it in style, taking it back for 6 points. He and Diego Sanchez both have returned interceptions for a touchdown here in the 4th quarter, and right now, the Great American Conference better take note of this Wonder Boys defense because they are coming to play under defensive coordinator Frank Espy and head coach Roy Thompson.
Well, what do you say? Time to go to work.
I tell you what.
They are working.
They are working hard.
The whole team's working.
Logan Tymason will try the extra point. Placement is down. Kick is away. It is good. Our new score with 1 minute and 58 seconds remaining is Arkansas Tech 44, Northwestern Oklahoma State 0. In the Alathus Realty broadcast booth, we step aside for 1 minute This is Wonder Boys football on the EAB Sports Network.
Ready to shape your future? At Arkansas Beauty College, a career in cosmetology means your success is in your hands. And with their hands-on ACCSC accredited programs, you'll have the skills and confidence to build a thriving beauty business. Plus, with financial aid available to those who qualify, your dreams are closer than ever. Imagine a future where your earnings grow with every new client you build. It's never too late to start your new career. Call Arkansas Beauty College at 968-3075 today.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, we're more than just tires. Consistent, responsive, honest and fair. What makes us different? We're the ones who care. Trust our experience to know what you need. Professional and fast, see what we mean. Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, we're more than just tires.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, 2304 East Main, Russellville.
Kelly, you want to know something?
Yes, sir. Tell me all about it.
They got a big old visitor seating section down there at Cliff Harris Stadium in Arkadelphia.
They do.
Sure would be nice to see a lot of green and gold across the way when we get there 9 days from tonight.
Because I guarantee you the home stands will be packed full.
The Wonder Boys leading this one 44-0 and on their way to a 2-0 start. And a big-time opportunity at Ouachita Baptist awaits on September the 20th. The ensuing kickoff after the 66-yard return of an interception for a touchdown down by Tyreek Jones by Liam Kinsella.
Good kick.
It is through the back of the end zone for a touchback, and Northwestern will start 1st and 10 from its own 25, and I suspect the Rangers will just look to run out this clock and get on the bus and ride Rangers ride all the way back to Alva.
It is a long ride.
If they don't hustle, if they don't shower and eat pretty quickly, they may get to see the sunrise over Alva when they're rolling back in tomorrow morning.
We're about at the Salt Dunes.
Just about. Northwestern should be starting from its own 25 as the two units, the Tech defense and the Northwestern offense, get set to come onto the field. See who's in there defensively now for the Wonder Boys. As you might expect, several new faces have checked in on the defensive line. I see Trey Trigg. I see Aaron Gurley among the Wonder Boys out there. The right defensive end for Arkansas Tech is Miles Stelter. In at a linebacker spot for Arkansas Tech is Peyton Tatum. He's a sophomore from Boonville. Caleb Deal, the quarterback for Northwestern, from his own 25-yard line. Handed off between the tackles running. No, he faked the handoff. My apologies. Deal runs right and gets upended at the 30-yard line. Glad the Wonder Boys defense saw it better than I did. Coming up to make the tackle for the Wonder Boys at the 30-yard line after a gain of 5. It was Sean Berry on that stop, a freshman defensive back out of Wiley, Texas. Also in their defensive late right now for Arkansas Tech, playing the middle linebacker spot, or as my old friend Coach Don Dempsey likes to call it, the Mike linebacker. That is Caleb Troxler, senior from West Memphis, a transfer from Lyon College. 2nd down and 5 for Northwestern. They run it out over the 30-yard line to the 31.
Good job.
Down to 1 minute and 7 seconds left. Arkansas Tech leading 44-0, and the Wonder Boys defense about to post its first shutout of the year, and this will be 6 consecutive quarters without a point allowed for the Arkansas Tech defense if they can finish it off here for 1 more minute. Did not allow any points in the second half last week at SWOSU, and have not allowed a point here tonight against Northwestern Oklahoma State. Those folks out west of Oklahoma City do not want any more of the Wonder Boys this year.
No, sir.
Outscored them by a combined margin of 76-10 in these 2 games. Running left with it is Caleb Deal. He cuts it upfield over the 35, takes a big hit at the 38-yard line. That'll be enough for a first down.
Got the first.
Stop the clock momentarily with 27 seconds remaining. Elijah Wilkerson is in the secondary for Arkansas Tech, as is Prestavian Washington. New line of scrimmage for Northwestern is the 39-yard line. They're not in a big hurry. The game clock is down to 14. I'm not sure they're going to snap it again. I think they may have had enough. I think they're ready to get on the bus. They're going to let it run out. The final score tonight from Simmons Bank Field at Thone Stadium in Russellville. is Arkansas Tech 44 and Northwestern Oklahoma State 0, and the Wonder Boys are 2-0. Here in the Alathus Realty broadcast booth, we will step aside for 1 minute and then come back to wrap it up. Wonder Boys win. This is Arkansas Tech football on the EAB Sports Network.
Russellville is known for its rich heritage and historic downtown, surrounded by scenic lakes, hiking trails, and breathtaking views of Arkansas. We're proud to have called this community home for over 50 years. With multiple generations of our family growing up here, it's truly been a blessing. The same commitment to our hometown is what drives us every day at our dealership. Whether you're looking for the strength of a Chevrolet, the dependability of a GMC, or the trust and reliability of a Toyota, we're here to help you find that perfect vehicle for your journey. As a family-owned dealership, we believe in treating every customer like our own. Phil Wright Autoplex in Russellville.
Twist the throttle, tame the trails, power through tough jobs. Honda's Ride Red Summer Sales Event is your chance to bring it home. And it's all happening now at Honda of Russellville. Explore Honda's rugged and reliable ATVs and side-by-sides, legendary street bikes, and full line of dependable off-road and adventure bike. Hurry to Honda of Russellville at 220 Lakefront Drive in Russellville today and save big on your dream Honda through September 30th. For your safety, read the owner's manual and wear a helmet and eye protection. Always wear your seatbelt and close the side vents and doors when operating a side-by-side. Honda Power Sports vehicles are for riders 16 and older.
A green and gold celebration here at Simmons Bank Field at Thone Stadium as the Arkansas Tech Wonder Boys have defeated the Northwestern Oklahoma State Rangers 44-0 to improve to 2-0 on the season. Let's take a look at the final numbers. Arkansas Tech with 391 yards of total offense tonight, including 217 passing yards and 174 rushing yards. Northwestern Oklahoma State had 252 yards total. They had 143 passing, 109 rushing. The Rangers, 6 penalties for 59 yards. The Wonder Boys, just 5 penalties for 54 yards as they more than cut their penalty total in half as compared to 1 week ago. So a huge improvement in that category. That might be the thing that Coach Roy Thompson is most happy about. The Wonder Boys had 17 Dr. Blaine Leeds DDS first downs tonight. 16 first downs for Northwestern. The Rangers were 3 of 15 on third down conversion tries. Arkansas Tech was 2 of 11 in that category. Northwestern finished with a pretty big edge, a huge edge, in fact, in time of possession of 37 minutes and 38 seconds to Arkansas Tech's 22 minutes and 22 seconds, which tells you exactly how meaningful that statistic often is. Other numbers tonight, Arkansas Tech had 3 quarterback sacks, 8 tackles for a loss. The Wonder Boys defense returned 2 interceptions for touchdowns in that fourth quarter. Taking a look back at the scoring summary, it began on the very first play from scrimmage when Bryson Rowland had a 63-yard touchdown run for the Wonder Boys. Later in that first half, it was an 8-yard touchdown pass from Jack Dawson, received for the Wonder Boys by Austin Marshall. Then it was Dawson to Rowland on a 13-yard touchdown pass. Logan Tymason made a 34-yard field goal, and Arkansas Tech led it 23-0 at the half. In the second half, a 64-yard touchdown pass from Jack Dawson to Carl Dell Sermons, and from there the defense took it the rest of the way. A 38-yard interception return for a touchdown by Diego Sanchez, and a 66-yard interception return for a touchdown by Tyreek Jones, and that set the final score of 44-0. Individual leaders tonight. First for Northwestern Oklahoma State, Caleb Deal completed 11 of 21 passes for 63 yards. Their running back, Zeke Luna, had 10 carries for 57 yards, and their leading receiver tonight was Ivory Willwright. He had 5 catches for 28 yards. For Arkansas Tech, quarterback Jack Dawson, 13 of 24 for 193 yards and 3 touchdowns. Running back Bryson Rowland, 8 carries for 85 yards. Miles West had 6 carries for 61 yards. Very impressive. Both of those running backs over 10 yards per carry tonight for Arkansas Tech. Jared Long, I said at one point about midway through the game, you sure would love to see some of those receivers on the outside get more involved. Jared Long did exactly that, 4 catches for 46 yards. Carl Dell Sermons with 2 catches for 78 yards, including the touchdown. Defensive leaders tonight, first for Northwestern Oklahoma State, It was Aiden Lewis with 8 tackles, and also for Northwestern, 8 tackles by Braden Darrell. For Arkansas Tech, linebacker Sam Jackson led the way with 12 stops, 8 tackles tonight for Julian Lopez, as the Arkansas Tech Wonder Boys improved to 2-0 with a 44-0 win over Northwestern Oklahoma State. And we turn to Kelly Davis for any final thoughts that you might have.
Well, just, be aware and join us. Please join us next Saturday night at 7 o'clock down in Arkadelphia. Just a 2-hour drive from Russellville as we take on Ouachita Baptist on next Saturday, September 20th. Other games on this Saturday, Southeast Oklahoma at Ouachita, Southern Arkansas at Southern Nazarene, Henderson State at Oklahoma Baptist, and East Central at UA Monticello. Harding tonight, 55-0 winner over Southwest Oklahoma. They improved to 2-0. Your Wonder Boys are 2-0, so we were tied for first place right now.
Well, Kelly, we came into this season with a lot of reason to believe the Wonder Boys would be an improved football team. We have seen more evidence of that through the first 2 weeks of the year. And now, 9 days from today, we get a chance to find out exactly where this Arkansas Tech team, this Arkansas Tech program is, as they will get a chance to measure themselves against the Ouachita Tigers.
It doesn't get any easier going forward. A lot of tough teams coming up to play. The conference, there's a lot of good teams in this conference. From top to bottom, very competitive teams. So, the top 5 has been the top 5 the last several years. You get Ouachita, Harding, Southern Arkansas, Henderson State. Sometimes the Oklahoma school will come in there, East Central or Southeast Oklahoma. A lot of good teams.
And tonight, Arkansas Tech was a very good team. The final score tonight from Simmons Bank Field at Thone Stadium in Russellville, Arkansas Tech 44 and Northwestern Oklahoma State 0. We send along special thanks to the athletics communications professionals from these 2 institutions of higher learning, especially our own Daniel Gallegos from here at Arkansas Tech University. Those folks and Eric Moyer from the Great American Conference provided all of the facts and figures we were able to share with you tonight. We are always grateful to Stephen Berry, who does such a tremendous job as our chief studio engineer. We thank the sponsors who make it possible, and thanks to you for listening. The Wonder Boys win it tonight, 44-0. Our next broadcast of Arkansas Tech Athletics on the EAB Sports Network is a big one. The Wonder Boys and the Ouachita Tigers, a measuring stick game for Arkansas Tech. The Wonder Boys are improved. How much improved are they? We will find out in 9 days when the Wonder Boys go to Cliff Harris Stadium to take on the Ouachita Baptist Tigers. Kickoff at 7 p.m. on Saturday, September the 20th in the loveliest village on the Ouachita River. We sure hope you can be there. Fill up that visiting section at Cliff Harris Stadium with green and gold. But if you can't make it, we will have the broadcast. If you're out of town, download the EAB Media Group app. Download that EAB Media Group app, and that will let you listen to the Arkansas Tech broadcast from anywhere in the world. It'll begin at 6:30 on Saturday, September 20th, with a kickoff at 7 p.m. Until then, for my broadcast partner, Kelly Davis, I'm Sam Strassner, reminding you that Jerry says, fight on. So long, everybody.
Arkansas Tech University football is made possible by First State.